Is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How is everybody doing? Let me get set up real quick. This is going to be another work stream, everybody, and I am joined by the lovely, that's where you say your name.
Hi, I'm Blonde Doodles.
Blonde Doodles. You know, I'm gonna say Blondie Doodles because I feel like it rolls off the tongue better.
Of course you would.
I literally, as soon as you told me your channel name and everything, I was calling it Blondie Doodles for the longest time. So, whoopsies.
Yeah. Whoopsies. I mean, it's okay. Like, I'm chill. Hold on.
Let's see if the stream is up, and it is. Sweet. So we're gonna be, if you haven't bounced around to one of these streams before, we're gonna be working on some visual effects live for you guys, so you can see our workflow, and we'll be bouncing around. She is going to be working on some 2D animations, so definitely check out her channel. I have her link in the description of the video if you want to check out what she does, and we might be bouncing around to her every now and again. We're still figuring out this streaming format, so, but yeah. How do I get
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, don't. Matthew H, welcome. What? You're like, oh, thank you. It's like a classic, like, kind of introduction, like, format. I introduce you, you're like, thank you for having me. All that. It's not that formal.
No, I know. But
I'm messing with
hey,
you.
man, I like to be respectful. You know, I appreciate you.
Dang.
I just want to say thank you. That's all.
Okay.
It's funny.
Oh, sorry, good.
People are just like, it's funny because people are just like, why are you thanking me? And it's just like, because thank you. Like, okay.
Turn up your.
Stop it.
There you go. Okay, I gotta figure out. I have not planned for this at all. I feel like that's a commonality of all these streams. Is I always spend like the first couple minutes like finding footage. Matthew, what is going on? How are you doing? Some time emojis. Interesting. What should I work on, Alana? Or Blonde?
Oh, well, all right. Let's see.
Give me ideas.
I'm thinking.
VFX Go, I appreciate it. Abstract, welcome to the stream. We're gonna be doing some more of those 15-minute challenges, by the way, Abstract. So I should probably mention that at the start of this, so anybody who is on can prepare. But we have a Discord channel. The Discord is going to be in the description of this video, so definitely make sure to go ahead and join in order to participate. Basically, what we're going to be doing is every now and again, whenever I need to do something for visual effects, we have a little bit of wait time. We're going to be doing a 15-minute challenge. Basically, what that means is we're going to let ChatGPT decide what we make, whether it's going to be modeling, texturing, you know, pretty much anything. Probably going to be modeling, to be honest, but we have 15 minutes to make whatever it says. And then this channel right here on Discord is where you're going to be submitting those so we can react to them live. It's going to be super fun. And so get ready for that. I'm going to set let's wait 10 minutes. I'll set a 10-minute timer and we'll do our first one. How does that sound?
Yeah.
I don't know how to work the timer on Windows. You need to change your notification. Okay. That's a lot of errors for a freaking timer. What in the world is going on? There we go. Okay, let's find a video. Blondie.
What? Find what video?
You're gonna tell me what video to do.
Oh, that's right. See. You should make like a scenic, like kind of like a scene of like a really, maybe like a tree house and like pine trees or something. I don't know.
That seems like a lot.
Yeah, it probably is.
You overestimate my abilities. I found a pretty cool shot.
Yeah.
It's like a car driving through like over a flat like white thing. I wonder if I like make the ground fall down or something like that. We'll play around with it. I kind of like this.
I can't see her. Well,
go to the stream. What are you doing?
I mean, I see my screen, but I don't see.
The stream. I can't share both at the same time.
Oh, I see. Never mind then. Okay.
So let's do that. How is everybody doing? Where my comments? Show chat. There we go. Chat's not loading on my end.
Uh-oh.
I feel like something new always kind of happens of every stream.
That's fair.
Here, while I troubleshoot, I'm gonna share your screen.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Are you using, by the way, are you using a drawing tablet or is it a display? Drawing display.
I'm using a tablet because during school with the displays, it was kind of like it's kind of weird for me to use, and I think I just prefer I don't know, I just prefer hand-eye coordination.
Yeah. World of
So.
Madness, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. It's still not letting me see the chat over there. That is pretty annoying. I'm gonna have to do this. This is silly. Okay, sorry guys. Can't wait for the challenge. Really fun to do. World Madness, welcome. Tuna, welcome to the stream. New to the stream, welcome. Since you're new, I'll explain kind of what we're doing. We're doing some live work session. I'm gonna get into some Blender visual effects a little bit later. And then also, real quickly, for all of those people that joined, we are doing a Discord challenge. So if you want to follow my Discord link in the description, you want to join right here, this 15-minute event. We're going to have AI decide what we're going to model, and we have 15 minutes to do it. It's going to be really fun. Can't wait. Matthew, I love my Intuos. Ooh, Intuos tablet. Went from display back to tablet for ergonomics. Interesting. What brand do you have, Lana? Or Blonde?
I have a Wacom tablet.
I always thought it was Wacom. Is it not?
Wacom.
Is it not? Is it not Wacom? I always called it Wacom.
I call it Wacom.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe
it
that's
sounds
the
more like a
legit way.
Wacom sounds more like a drawing tablet, and a Wacom just sounds like you just want to whack somebody.
I don't know. I kind of like Wacom. Yeah.
Call it whatever you want. I mean.
Can I? If you guys can, no, it's freaking screwed in. I finally upgraded my setup to a 42-inch, and then I have my what is it? It's a Huion. It's in the description of this video if anybody is interested. It's a Huion Canvas 22 Plus. I believe it's a display tablet. I just love having a display. It helps out for me for visual effects. The biggest thing is doing rotoscoping and stuff. Your description does not have a Discord link. What the heck? Thanks for letting me know, Tuna. Oh, this is my old description. Well, dang. Let me just post it in chat real quick and I'll figure out how to post it in. Invite people, copy. There you go. Thanks for letting me know. So there's the Discord link for anybody that wants to hop on in. Let me see if I can change the description real quick, Alana, or Blondie.
Oh, you're good.
I told you I was gonna slip up.
Yeah. Yeah, you were right. It's fine. There's a few people named Alana in the world. It'll be fine.
Well, you just caught it out more than me, so.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's fine. No one knows how to spell it anyway.
There you go. Such a weird name.
It is. I mean, it's not that weird.
Yeah, why is this my old description? So what's your process like in terms of like, I see you're doing the kind of stenciling stage right now. Is that kind of the first stage that you do and then you like add details in later?
Yeah, so what I'm doing right now is just kind of adding keyframes of like the main poses that I need in this animation. So right now I'm gonna have my character kind of like kick a soccer ball. So I have like a kind of like a ready stance, and then like kind of like a mid action stance, I guess. And then like mid kick. I'm
Mid.
gonna add kind of one where it's like where the ball has been kicked. So it's just kind of breaking up the motion that I want.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah, bro,
cruise
2D
press.
animation's crazy. You guys, you know, I love it. I love the final look, but I remember trying to do it. What are you using, by the way? What program is this? Just Photoshop?
Adobe Animate.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I remember
Adobe
trying to
Animate.
do it. It was yikes.
Yeah. I mean, I like Toon Boom. Toon Boom is nice, but
Do people still use
I've
that? I
also
feel like that's very like legacy.
it's very industry standard.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Um, but like it's just so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Just to like have the basic where it's like I don't even know if you can um I gotta look it up. Hold on. Boom. Just look up Toon Boom Harmony and I just want to look at the price. I mean, if you can
Yeah.
afford it, do get it because it's really good. Um, I just live off of the free trials whenever I have to use it. So
Nice.
like anytime a new version of it comes out, I'm like, okay, I might as well just download it in case I really need it. But let's see,
Matthew
buy.
asked about Procreate animation. Is that pretty good?
Um, I haven't. I've heard a lot of good things about Procreate, especially for the value that you get
Mm-hmm.
because it's like for just to like for just like the drawing, like not even animation, just drawing, it's like $7 and you pay it once and you own it and it's on your
Really?
iPad too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it a different version
From
though on whatchamacallit? Like how you can get like I think Photoshop has a like thing for the iPad, but it's like a different version or something like that.
Oh, I don't really know. I don't own an iPad, so I can't really provide the best information on it
Why
or
not?
the most
Why don't you own an
because I
iPad?
don't have an yeah, I don't have an iPad. It's because I have a computer at home that I
Have
can
you ever
draw
used an
on.
iPad for like drawing or anything?
Have. So at my current workplace, the graphic designer I work with, she brings her iPad in. And whenever I have to digitize like any logos that are like we try to image trace them first and before like into Illustrator. And then if that doesn't work, if the artwork just doesn't come out good, then we just draw it ourselves and we just like kind of trace it and upload it because it's usually we're working with other people's logos that they want. So it's
Tracing, that's cheating.
yeah. I mean, hey, it works. Like it works.
Nah,
I don't know what to
you
tell
just
you.
do like logos and stuff, so because I can
Yeah, and
imagine you guys probably need it in a vector format, and most people don't have it in vector formats. Is that kind of the gist?
yeah, some people do, although we love it when people do know what they're doing. Like there's one person from a different company, and it's a local business. They were a tattoo artist, so they know how Illustrator works and everything, and he'll just send us like completely digitized, clean artwork, and it's just like you see that it's like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it looks so good, like, and it works. So we love people like that. If you're ever trying to go to your local screen printing shop, please send like good artwork,
Dang.
But usually not like just like,
Call them out.
not pixelated things. Don't send us pixelated things.
Call
It's
them
really
out.
hard to work with. Um, but yeah, so what were we talking about? I kind of went off on a tangent.
Procreate and iPads and drawing and
That's right.
stuff.
I don't have an iPad.
Damn.
If you do have an iPad, definitely get it. And I heard Procreate
Do
Dreams.
you
I've
think
seen videos too. It's like, I don't
you
know.
get to the point where you like stop doing on the computer and just do fully iPad stuff? Because I know some content creators kind of do that stuff.
I don't see the point of getting an iPad.
Mm-hmm.
I will say it doesn't matter what you use as long as you can make really good stuff. It's your skill, really. It's not the tool.
Yeah.
Although some tools do make things easier, for sure. Like having a drawing tablet's really nice. Um, like especially for a computer, definitely definitely a lot better than drawing with a mouse. But
Oh yeah.
you don't even need like a super expensive tablet. I had an XP tablet, and it's like a little rinky dink. It's like a $40 tablet, and it did really well. So
Yeah. I was
it
sponsored
serves me
by
well.
XP, and they gave me one of their display tablets as well.
Ooh,
And
nice,
it was pretty good. It wasn't bad.
nice.
I like having the larger
Um,
screen though.
yeah, the one I had was small, but if you have like a laptop and a monitor, like that's all you really need. So, you know, it's it worked really well. And actually, I think one of our friends, Thomas from film school, he kind of reached out to me too. He's like, "Oh, I really want like a tablet, but like on a budget." And it's like, I have this XP tablet that you can definitely, I highly recommend getting. It's $40. So, and even to
I
anyone who
remember
does,
they were always so expensive, and now they come down so much. It's kind of crazy.
kind of crazy.
What in the
Um,
world is going on? Why am I getting this huge solve error?
I did get my Wacom as a birthday gift though.
The
It was a
Wacom.
very generous birthday gift. Whack 'em.
Okay, I
Whack
think
'em.
the timer ran out, so I think we're gonna do a 15-minute challenge. Blondie, you can do it or not. It's totally up to you. And for my audience out there, this is an exciting new thing that we're doing on these streams where we're going to be doing some stuff with you guys. So if you want to, if you have Blender, Maya, any kind of 3D program, make sure to go ahead and open that up because we're about to begin our little 15-minute challenge. Also, real quickly, if you check the description now of this video, we have our Discord channel, which you can go ahead and join. That's where we're going to be hosting this event. Once you join the Discord, you'll check out this little channel right here. That's where you're going to be posting your thing. And so by the very end of this 15-minute challenge, you're going to post your render in this channel. It's just going to be a still render, unless one of you guys can do an animation in that time, which, all power to you. But this is where you post it in here. So we're going to be starting that in just a minute. So make sure to get your stuff set up. What's up?
You're not getting any renders out of me. I'm making this in Maya.
Come on now. What are you doing? Oh yeah, so you don't have to render, I guess. When I say render, you can literally just screenshot it as well if that's all you have. But by the end of the 15 minutes, no cheating, everybody. Should have sold this idea to you. I know, what the heck.
Oh my god.
If you don't know, Abstract CGI, he's a regular on the channel, and last stream they mentioned it to me, and so I stole the idea. It's all mine. I'm gonna ban you from the channel now so I can claim it's all mine,
What a typical Jacob thing to do.
Oh, come on, bro. What the heck? You act like I'm so evil.
You're canceled. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so here, let me stop what I'm doing here. Are you ready, Blonde?
I am so ready.
Okay, I have a scene set up. You can set up your scene, all that. Abstract say, whoa, corporate move right there. You know it. I gotta, burn some bridges sometimes to move up in the world. So I'm sorry you got caught in the crossfire.
He's monopolizing.
Exactly. Don't cancel me, please. Okay, so if everybody is ready, we're gonna open up. We're gonna let our handy dandy, everybody's favorite tool that is gonna take over the world, ChatGPT, and we're gonna type in give me something to create in 3D in 15 minutes. Yeah, we'll just see what it says there. Bigger tip means you win. There you go. Where no money's on the line, guys. Maybe eventually we'll get crazy prize pools and stuff going on. Maybe Blondie can pitch in all the money. Um,
What?
but anyway, guy, let me get my timer set up. So we have 15 minutes, guys. So not a lot of time. So budget accordingly. But let's see what Chat GDP gives us. Okay, I'll tell you, Blonde.
All right.
Here's a quick project idea. Floating sci-fi crate. Interesting.
Ooh.
I don't know what that means. Okay, it says with emissive lights and a hover effect. So everybody, you have a little bit to do that. I'll start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh snap! This is crazy. Okay. Well, you cheated, so.
Sorry.
A sci-fi crate. Are we allowed to use assets and stuff? I didn't really like kind of mention that.
I don't know. Are we, Jacob?
I don't know. I'm not. But you know, if you guys want to use assets and cheat, that's totally fine by me. Gosh, I am like, why is I not working? There we go. I'm already behind. What the heck? I'm gonna work on the. Do I work on the animation?
We're just gonna make random shapes and we're just gonna go with it and see where it takes us.
That's the spirit. I'm gonna do one step further and I'm gonna add like a little animation to it. Because I'm fancy.
I'm a modeler. I think I'll just do a model.
Okay, Z location, I'm gonna do a noise modifier and strength up, off, no, not offset, scale, there we go. Okay, too much. Okay, that looks pretty good. I might add some rotation later. I'll do it later. So stressful. Whenever you're under a time crunch.
Oh yeah, it's very...
Wish I could dock this somewhere so the viewers could see, but we have 13 minutes, guys. I'll find another way to dock the viewer. Okay, sci-fi. What makes something sci-fi? Shoot, I'm like totally at a loss for this. I kind
of am, but I'm also I'm just winging it at this point, because it's like, you know what, 15 minutes. I feel like there's only so much you can do in 15 minutes.
That's the whole point.
No.
No excuses. Shoot. Mesh. Landscape. There's like a sci-fi effect. Tech effect? Do I do that? I feel like there's another one though. Techno cell? I don't know if I like that one. Tech effect? Did I already say that? I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, you did.
Let's do this one.
You are losing your mind.
Hey, watch it now. Just you wait till mine is so much better than yours.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be blown away. And this isn't an asset. This is something that Blender has by default, so it's not cheating. I'm not cheating, guys. I swear.
Wing.
I don't know. That looks kind of ugly, but you know, good enough.
Also, I've been at a loss of what a sci-fi box would look like, but we're just gonna go with this.
Sci-fi crate, actually.
Sci-fi crate, sorry. Sorry.
Make sure you don't make a box, because a box would be disqualified.
I mean, kind of too late for that, but that's...
No, I'm just messing with you. What makes a crate a crate? That's like the question of the century.
I don't know. Usually a crate can be made of, like, as long as it's not cardboard, I think it's fine.
Are you doing materials and stuff?
But...
Okay, don't respond. It's fine.
What?
I said, are you doing materials?
Oh, no.
Should I do materials? Should I show all of you guys up? We have 10 minutes, basically, everybody. This actually kind of looks sick, not gonna lie. Kind of crushing it.
You know what? No more cubes. We're using... Ah, no, this is what I want. Here we go. No. Come on. There we go.
Okay. That's what I wanted. I'll do a particle system. I'm not gonna worry about materials. Screw materials. I'm gonna do a particle system though.
I just had an idea. Brain blast.
Oh gosh.
Brain blast.
What was your favorite show as a kid? You Jimmy Neutron?
I did watch Jimmy Neutron, and it was quite a delight. That's my favorite show. Okay. I think SpongeBob was like my favorite Nickelodeon show. And then I watched Pokemon a bit as well on Cartoon Network.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em.
I was never really into any of those shows. I was a huge Disney XD kid. It's like Kick Buttowski. Come on now. What's that supposed to mean? Peak male physical form? Is that what you're saying?
Oh.
Well, let's see. Kick Buttowski. There was Kicking It. I really liked all the animation stuff. Like Avatar: Last Airbender was the first series I ever like finished.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, I remember watching as a kid. Like, I watched a couple episodes, and I also watched like Legend of Korra. Like, and it was all just like
and I stopped after like 2 episodes in Legend of Korra.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if I finished it or not, but I did like freshman year of college. I did buy the DVD set of
You would do that.
Avatar: The Last. Yes, I would. And I did. And I watched it with my roommates, and then I just kept, after like the first episode, they're like, you know, we're done. And then, or like, we just didn't watch it together again, but I just kept watching it.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. I love it. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Also, guys, we are halfway done. 7 minutes 30 left, everybody.
Mine's gonna be very lackluster.
Do we have any posters yet? Again, if you're joining the stream, make sure to post it on this channel whenever you're finished. Discord link is in the description of this live stream. I'm scared because I feel like I haven't done too much. Let's randomize that. Because I'm trying to do like some floating particles and stuff, you know?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm going all in.
You're going all out.
Pulling out all the tricks. Because it did mention like some like weird stuff. Let's do a render, you know? I wasn't going to do a render because I have this animation, but I'm kind of feeling a render. With how much time I have left. What aspect ratio? Should I do the square aspect ratio?
You could.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm terrible with like framing things in a fast time.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm pretty decent at framing, just not like fast.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like, I can frame things pretty quickly, I think. I don't know. Depends, like, if I really have like a vision in mind, but
What vision? So fancy.
I don't know. Just like if I know what I want, you know, it's just like, do I know what I want, and can I pull it off?
Can you pull this off?
No. I can make a hard surface model and ideate what I want because I could really like spend a long time doing this if I wanted to, but I don't know. Ooh.
Sounds like loser talk to me. Sounds like you're already.
It sounds like I'm new to the stream and you're being really mean.
Bro, I haven't done I haven't done this either, so I can be as mean as I want. Maybe this is gonna suck compared to some of the other guys. Who knows? Maybe I'm like, because it's a double-edged sword, and I can be cocky all I want, but like then I see some of the other guys' stuff, and I'm like, dang. I need an HRI. Shoot. Or I'm gonna cheat. Not cheat. I'm gonna use an add-on. And for everybody that says it's cheating, it's not. It's using your resources.
That's what I say too. It's funny.
No way. That's so cool.
No way.
Why is that not flat? Okay, it kind of is, but it kind of looks dumb. Hello, hello, Pixel Forg. Welcome to the stream. You wait. Oh, Abstract is talking big stuff in the chat. We're gonna see how much time we got. We got 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Hey, that's a funny number. I didn't plan that or anything.
Funny number.
Okay, material, Jacob, material. I'm gonna do this as like a black one. Black reflective material. Metallic, that. Ooh, I can cheat even further. I have materials already made.
Oh, good job.
Oh, this is great. It's not cheating if you already did it before.
Oh my gosh.
3:30, guys. I might need to start thinking about rendering this. Do we have like a cool sci-fi theme material? What does this look like? That looks stupid. Carbon fiber? That kind of reads sci-fi, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
Ah, it kind of works. Oh, these aren't freaking UV'd. Shoot. Smart UV. Oh, thank goodness that worked. That was clutch.
I feel like I'm back at school.
In a good way?
Yeah, I mean, yes, but
Did you guys do stuff like this at school? Like little fast?
We did a thing where we had to animate a rigged astronaut that was rigged by our classmates and stuff. And I was just trying to find the file on one of my classmates' computers, and like she was the most unorganized person at the time. Oh my god, I couldn't find it, and it enraged me. And I'm just like, where's the file? I spent like 10 minutes trying to find the file, and then I was starting to animate, and then it crashed. Okay, 5 minutes to find the file. But then I spent 10 minutes animating. It crashed without me saving it. So I ended up submitting just like a really fast 2-framed animation. And it was so funny because even like my professor was laughing too. He was just like, you animated it, so you technically pass. So I was just like, hey, it's not done, but you know, it was funny.
Nice.
It was so scuffed. I was just like, I'm just like, I really just want people to be organized. Just please organize your files. Because
yeah.
Like, it's so important.
Wise words of the day. 1 minute, guys, by the way, so you better start wrapping it up. We don't like cheaters over here. Glitter? Do I put glitter on it? I don't know. This kind of sucks, Alana. I hate this so much.
Hey, man.
I thought it would look cool, and then I kind of like did some stupid stuff, and I can maybe save it with a quick composite.
quick composite. You have a minute.
40 seconds,
think.
everybody.
You have
I
40
kind of have an advantage because like I know the time.
Well, you're also in Blender, so.
What's that
I'm
supposed
in
to mean?
Maya. Oh,
Blender
Blender's
better?
really good. Yeah.
Yeah, Blender better, guys. You heard it here first.
I mean, I've tried to use Blender and like, I mean, it's a learning curve for me because sometimes Blender has weird little things going on.
10
Like,
seconds, everybody. I'm gonna call
um,
that good for me. Kind of looks stupid, but okay.
mine also
5,
looks
4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. Okay, everybody, where are we submitting? So if you go into the link in the description in the Discord channel, you can see right here under the current live stream section, we have a 15-minute event. And so that's where you're going to be placing those. Matthew has already submitted, so thank you, Matthew. Copying the portal cube. Was that a pre-made asset, or did you make that, Matthew? That's pretty sick. Portal themed submission. 1 cube, 1 light, emissive, pink hearts, portal floor texture. Okay, here, I won't react to him yet. We'll react to him once I upload mine.
Oh, wow.
I didn't have time for a background, but oh well. Where am I saving this?
Kind of wishing I did this in Unreal, actually.
Sci-fi cube. Unreal.
Yeah.
We spit on Unreal here. We're Unreal haters.
Hey, take it easy.
I gotta learn Unreal, honestly.
It's really cool. I really enjoy it. I kind of learned. Whoa. I've learned a lot myself just by like experimenting with things.
Yeah, Abstract said Unreal would have taken 15 minutes to open.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I'm just
pretty
gonna
funny.
open Unreal and like it would take so long.
Okay, so for everybody who did it, I'll give you guys like another couple minutes to upload to this, and then we'll react. Have you uploaded yours yet, Blonde?
No, I don't think I will.
What? No, come on. You can't do this. I'll just screen peek your stream.
I mean, you can. Like, it's just a gray model, but now I'm finally adding material.
Well, the materials was extra, so there's no hate here. Okay, well, a little cage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you model out everything on top?
Yeah.
Oh, dang! You were like getting real granular into it.
Yeah.
Dang. I mean, like with the stuff you did model, I mean, like that calculator looking thing. I mean, is sick to model that in 15 minutes. Wait, zoom in. I want to see the buttons. Are the buttons like just separate objects and stuff?
Yeah, I grouped them together.
Gotcha.
So it's like, but I love hard surface modeling, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's so fun to model. I love modeling objects and environments.
Nice.
And it's kind of like what I kind of get good at, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely went at this with a modeling brain. But
yeah, you gotta remember, like, we Blender, I feel like just inherently is so like, okay, what can we do the fastest as possible? It doesn't have to necessarily be the correct way topology wise or anything like that.
Oh yeah.
Usually, I mean, of course, if you're doing it for a client stuff, you know, I always make sure topology and all that stuff is good. But I feel like that is the Blender mindset versus like things like Maya, you know, Unreal, all that stuff. It's very much the mindset, hey, I got to do it the right, you know, literally all the time, you know, versus like Blender, we're like, hey, get it done, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. I should probably. I do have Blender. I just never
Blender. We got to get her on Blender, guys.
Oh boy.
Spam Blondie in the Discord chat to get Blender. Okay, so
I'm gonna watch this.
No, I mean, I think this is pretty good in 15 minutes because you were like going super like fine detail, you know, like this looks very like of the parts that you did do, it looks like higher detail than like most, you know.
Yeah, for sure. And it's just a model. I'm not rendering anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think I did okay. But I wanted the bars to be like lasers.
Oh, okay,
So it's like
okay.
a
I see
laser
what you're going
cage.
for. Yeah.
And then you have a keypad up with a door that kind of like flips open. Not like that, but like that.
Yeah, I
So
gotcha.
that was kind of what I was going for.
Here's my little tech thing. Don't bother on the back sides of this. I didn't bother materializing these. But I cheated a little bit. I had pre-made materials and stuff like that, but I make the rules and I didn't make any rule that you couldn't use assets. So that's my excuse. This techno effect is actually kind of cool. That I was able to do. In the landscape, if you have the ant landscape add-on, they have this like kind of cool little techno effect for you Blender guys out there. So that's what I ended up using for that. And just throwing some materials on it. I did do a little animation, so you know, I know I can't really render it out or anything in 15 minutes, but I feel like this is like kind of cool. I don't know. It's like floating. It didn't it mention ChatGPT did mention a floating crate. So we got to keep that in mind, that you got to have it floating in the air, but I feel like mine's not bad. I added like a little bit of compositing, like a little bit of bloom to it, which helps. Let's check out everybody else's. So yeah, so I add a little bit of bloom to it. I think it helps, you know. What do you think? Do you see it in the Discord? I think I'm the last one.
A bloom effect?
Yeah, the bloom I think kind of helped the emission come out a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure. I think you probably could have done a little more.
Yeah, I honestly though, here's one of my things. Like this is specifically in visual effects, one of the like very basic beginner like pitfalls that people do is like over compositing, and so like they'll over bloom stuff, they'll over what's another kind of big thing, they'll over grain things, like put a lot of freaking grain on stuff, and it just muddies up the visual effects. And so honestly, this is too much bloom for me even.
Fair.
But
animators like to exaggerate everything.
Yeah, exactly. So. It's like that's exactly what I was gonna say. Is like, you know, I'm the super realistic mode versus like you're like super stylized, you know, surrealistic. So it totally makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's a shot. The blue orbs at the bottom, I kind of wanted them to read more emissive, but I didn't have time to mess around with it. But let's check out. So Matthew with the portal themes mission, 1 cube, 1 light, emissive pink hearts. The pink hearts are a little hard to tell that they're emissive. So I wonder if you do add like a little glare thing, that'd be sick. But of course, in 15 minutes. Portal texture on the ground. Oh, okay, so you did an entire portal vibe. I like that. From Thingiverse. Yes, I cheated. Yeah, we gotta make better rules and stuff of like what we are allowed to use, and but we'll allow for this. Very nice. Even got some lighting, some basic lighting in there. Abstract as always, with your depth of field, crushing it. You did some techno effect. How'd you do that techno effect? Is that texture or is that geometry? Abstract. Let's see. A chromatic aberration. Do you have chromatic aberration on it? I don't see it. What are you saying? Let's see. Use two different better topology on the model though. Is there any way to track on F-Spy camera without GeoTracker in Blender? Unfortunately, I don't know of a way to do that. It's kind of like the only method I know how to do it of why those two add-ons work together, but yeah. Using an add-on, not cheating, so. I can't tell chromatic aberration, Abstract. Did you have chromatic aberration? If so, it's very subtle. But very nice. How'd you do the cool this stuff? Is that what you're saying, chromatic aberration? Is it like a node I'm not familiar with? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So Abstract says another thing. Blonde is people overdoing chromatic aberration.
No.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah. Did you guys with your films for senior year? Do you guys have any like crazy stylized stuff like that? Like, honestly, I thought you guys could have used some more compositing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So mine was like an anime style. So chromatic aberration, and like also with like the time period it was set into, it wouldn't make sense to have it.
Yeah.
So it's like, we had more of like a paper grain over, because it was like my film was about samurais, so, and it was set in samurai times, which is a long time ago. And we did add like a paper texture kind of as an overlay a little bit. So it was subtle, but it wasn't
Interesting. I
overbearing.
didn't know that you did it as an overlay. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. We did, it was like kind of in Unreal Engine too, so it's like we just slapped a paper texture on there and it looked pretty good. So
nice.
It wasn't super out there. So, but no, I don't really, I mean, I've played with it a little bit, but it's like if it doesn't really make sense, you know, to use it storytelling wise, I'm not going to use it.
It's all about the story, as every professor would tell us.
Yeah.
I'm like, sometimes I just want to make stuff that looks cool, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think it's totally fine to, like, in a personal setting, just like just go crazy and see what you like.
Don't overdo it though.
Yeah, don't overdo it. Don't get too crazy.
Yeah, I constantly have this thing, and let's see if you kind of get what I'm saying. It's called, I say it's like the After Effects look of like, you can obviously see it doesn't look like Hollywood. It looks like over edited, you know, a lot of effects on screen, a lot of like 2D asset looking stuff, you know. I feel like that's like the pitfall of like you can go down that route and stuff like that, but just subconsciously all like professional and stuff know it's like that kind of look and stuff. We talked about it on one of the streams. I think it was maybe one of the podcast episodes, that it's like a big tell of like, okay, this person might be a little bit beginner level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I use After Effects to just kind of, it's very useful for 2D animation for sure. Because I just animate everything in Animate, and then I throw it all in After Effects. So
nice. Yeah, no, After Effects is great for like did I mess up that? No. Is great for like motion graphics and stuff like that, you know, like there are definitely places to do. I just feel like since it is so accessible and stuff, it's so like drag and drop, you know, like effects and all that stuff, you know, so it's like sometimes you do run into people overdoing it.
For sure, yeah.
Also, thanks everybody. I didn't say that before, but thanks everybody for participating in that little fun challenge. We might be doing another one on stream, but who knows? We will let the community decide. Let's see, Matthew, I'm currently working on some isometric dioramas. Finished one and started it next couple weeks ago. Interesting. You should totally post that on the Discord. Love to see some of that. Use an add-on called Random Flow. Okay. And then the geometry gave me some emissive texture. Interesting. Thanks, Matthew, for joining in. Got to get back to the day job. We appreciate ya. Sweet. Okay, I'm still on camera tracking. I gotta focus up. I am so slow today.
I feel that. Although I had some food and I felt so much better.
Food. You're like the Snickers commercial. You're not you when you're hungry.
I'm really not. I get hangry when I'm hungry.
Hangry.
Like, I get so hangry. It's terrifying. I have to apologize to people beforehand and be like, listen, if I don't eat, it's over.
You're done.
You're done. So it is just like, look, I just need something to eat and I'll be fine. Do I want to do more? What am I doing?
Okay. Finally done with camera tracking. You know, something that usually takes me less than 5 minutes just took me like 20 minutes, I feel. Not on my A game today.
You just did a
No,
You
I'm
just did
saying
a 3D
beyond
challenge.
beyond that challenge. Or you're just
Hmm.
saying my mind is like fried? Probably.
No, you just did a challenge. Like,
Yeah, I deserve a
so
break.
15-minute challenge plus what normally takes 5 minutes. That's 20 minutes. So yeah,
Still
it did take you 20
awful.
minutes. You're right.
No, I'm not counting the challenge. Come on.
Oh, I see. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What's that supposed to mean? You bash ask, Jacob, how long have you been using Blender? That is a great question. Technically, I have been using Blender since 2014 at the let me think. It's either 2013 or 2014. So what does that make it? Is it 10 years now?
Yeah.
About, yeah, we'll just say about like 10 years. Really hardcore learning Blender. I took like a 4-year-ish gap in the middle of that. So really hardcore, I would say, is like 6 years. And then doing client work for about 2 now. Because I'm counting some of the stuff I did at school too. But yeah, Blender's great. Love Blender. And we need to get you in there, Blonde.
Blender?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best. We need to get you into visual effects. How you feel about that?
I mean, I'm down to learn. I just got a lot going on. So,
Nah, I'm just
like,
messing with you. Visual
I mean,
effects is the best.
I do like compositing. Like, when I did it was for like the seniors for it was a thesis,
Mhm.
seniors thesis in our when we were like juniors. I did a 2D animation film and they had me do lighting and like VFX and stuff
Interesting.
because they needed the stars in their film. They're like, we need you to make some like sparkling glittery stars. And I'm like, I don't know how to do it, but okay. you know. And I just looked up tutorials and stuff and they really liked it.
You tutorials. We hate
Yeah.
tutorials here.
Yeah, you clearly. It's not
Screw
like you have a whole
tutorial.
channel or anything.
No, tutorials are boring. Especially that Jacob Zirkle guy. He freaking sucks.
Yeah, I can't believe I know this guy. Just kidding.
How embarrassing.
I don't know you. You're a stranger.
Oh,
to me.
really now? You're gonna
Yeah.
throw me that? I see how it is. I'm kind of liking how this shot's like turning out. It's kind of sick, not gonna lie.
I'm vaguely okay with this one.
Greg, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. How you doing? Wow, Abstract agreed with you. Or I guess me, since I said it. About me being
What?
a terrible YouTuber.
Oh. Awful. The worst.
Yeah,
Can't name anyone worse.
let me tell you. Okay.
See. Yes. Insert blank keyframe.
Yeah, so I got like a little like car driving over like you know those shots where like somebody is like walking on the floor and like the floor falls down and like you know it reveals something or whatever. That's kind of the vibe I got going on right now with
Oh,
this car
nice.
driving thing. It's kind of cool. I don't know what to put underneath of it though. I was thinking at first like clouds and stuff, but I don't want to do all those volumetrics. That's going to be like 3 minutes per frame. I don't want to do that. So I'm thinking maybe we do like a city? Something, maybe? Let's see. what do you think? What should I put underneath that's like not easy, but like cool looking?
That's a good question.
Maybe I
Maybe
do
like a
do a
lava
city,
pit
a lava
or a
pit,
city. Or kind of like oh, lava city?
a lava
Let's
city. Okay.
oh, lava site.
I'm worried
Lava
about the
city.
emissions there though. Like, you know,
Emissions.
I
Just
know
kidding.
you come from an Unreal background, but us Blender users actually have to worry about render time.
Fair. Very fair.
You're so
Okie doke.
spoiled.
Yeah.
Now this would be a great Unreal shot. Unreal is gross. We hate Unreal here. Well, we
Haters gonna
are
hate.
Unreal haters.
No haters. Someone sounds mad.
Mad 'cause bad.
Hey, man.
Why can't I select this?
Such a long. Okay. Let's fix the timing here.
How easy is it to for you to like fix something? Like timing wise or anything like that? Is it kind of annoying to get back into it?
I try to take care of it in the beginning when it's pretty rough.
Yeah.
And then from there I kind of like as long as I get it in the beginning, then like I can go and do all the tweening or the in-betweens
Mm-hmm.
to make it smoother. But for what I'm trying to do with my channel, I'm keeping my scope really small. So it's like
Yeah.
because a lot of
Smart.
other like animation YouTubers, like some of them like do really go all out and make really cool animations. But
So
I just
you're
want to make something silly.
saying you don't have the passion to create the best of the best. I see. All makes sense now.
Hey,
Also, Ramsey, what do you mean by old city? Do you mean like medieval? Do you mean like decrepit city? I don't know. But sorry, what were you gonna say?
oh, I was gonna say I like to get monetized first, like, and then I
How
can.
close are you to monetize? By the way, guys, who I am talking with right now is Blondie Doodles. Or I said it again. Blonde Doodles. I'm telling you, Blondie Doodles, bro. You gotta that
Blondie
would be so sick.
Doodles.
But if you want to check out her channel, it'll be in the description of this live stream. So definitely make sure to go check her out. She does some silly little 2D stuff here. While I'm looking for assets, you take it away with your animation. So
Oh
no
yeah.
drawing penises or anything like that.
Okay. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, monetization. I'm not almost at 500 subscribers, but
Yeah,
I don't have
what
enough.
are the things now? It's 500, and then what's the watch time requirement?
You need you need I think 3,000 watch hours. Let me look it up real quick. YouTube or no, I have it on my phone. It's so much easier on my phone. Let me see. I know it's 500. You have to have, hold on. So, eligibility, the first part of eligibility, 500 subscribers or 3 video uploads in the last 90 days and 3,000 watch hours or 3 million shorts
Like
views. Yeah, so
3
I need to
million
make some long.
shorts? Not
Yeah,
crazy.
it's a little crazy. Although I think it's supposed to get even easier now for YouTube 2025 from what I've heard.
Yeah,
I've also seen like videos on like how to grow channels and stuff.
you're
Um
in the grinder.
like yeah. Um so oh, I'm at 468 subscribers. That's pretty cool. Um
Yeah, no, that's way faster than I think I grew. So
yeah.
keep going,
Um
don't stop.
oh, I plan on it. I'm going to try and make a long form video soon. I just gotta come up with, you know, just ideas, and I gotta make audio. Um, but yeah, like minimum for me, it's gonna be the watch hours. It's not so much the uploading.
Yeah, I feel like that's most people.
Yeah, so it's
Well, they
and I
didn't
only
even
have
have
like
uploading before. Like, that's a, I think, new thing. Because when I was doing it, I don't think they had any of that stuff.
yeah, but I think for and that's to that first the first set of qualifications. That's for like getting like memberships, supers, and having like an and shopping. So
Hmm.
like having your own channel store. Um, but I think if you want to like get monetized from ads and stuff, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours or 10 million shorts views,
Hmm.
which is a lot. So
I say just have fun with it. You know, at the end of the day,
yeah,
you just gotta enjoy it. You know.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. So.
If anybody else uses Cargo, can we just rant about how bad of an interface it is? Like, I love the assets and all that stuff, but the interface is just so mind-numbingly bad. Like, why do they do that? You know what I'm saying?
What is this for?
No, it's just an asset library. You've heard of Kitbash,
Oh,
right?
oh yeah.
It's their kind
Oh,
of like subscription service thing.
oh, I
I
see.
had to get it for one project I was doing for, I think, Overstock. Actually, that was the project I worked with Artemis with.
Really, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, when was that? That was a while ago. But yeah, I got this on sale for like 400 something bucks.
Nice.
Okay, I think that's all the assets. So I'm trying to remember how I did this before. I think I was like right click. What is it? Is it object? I gotta convert to mesh. Select hierarchy. Or wait a minute. I'm dumb. Control J. There we go. Wait, am I dumb? I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, I'm very dumb. So how long does it take you to do like some of your stuff?
So some of the shorts probably takes me a couple days, maybe a day,
Mm-hmm.
if I spend all day on it. Let me see. Trying to think of like hours wise. Probably like depending on the short, 8 to 16 hours.
Thing, yeah. See, that's why I
So
never got into animation. It's just so time consuming. Also, is this Mickey? This asset has like a Mickey like kind of vibe going on. But yeah, no, takes so long. I
it
respect you
does.
guys, but I could not spend that long on like a single like 10-second little animation.
I enjoy it, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
pretty fun. And also, there are ways where you can kind of like cut down the time as well. It's just style, and
If
a
you're
lot of it comes
good.
down to some of it comes down to get good, and then other times it's like
Wow.
other times it's
Yeah,
like
you just gotta get good.
but like so many people draw like stick figure animations and they do so well. So you don't even have to make it
Comparison is
like
the thief of
super.
joy.
Yeah, exactly. So just make what you like, and just kind of just see what you like, see what works. I kind of just pick popular audio and then I go from there, you know. So,
Yeah, for you though, it's like once something's popular, you gotta get on that because like by the time you're done, it might be unpopular, you know?
oh, yeah,
Have you
for
ever had that
sure.
happen yet?
Mm, not yet. I think right now I'm just trying to gain views, but
Yeah.
like, you know, I mean, I think I'm a little late to like the song to the like that song that goes like, "Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait." You know that song?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
pretty
I
good
might
sing.
have been a little late on that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It takes me 2 days to make an animation,
That's what
like a
I'm saying.
short.
It's like it's so frustrating, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, just make stuff that you like want to make, you know?
Yeah.
Because I have a like thing of like if I like making it and I enjoy the content and stuff like that, there are probably other people that like that too, you know. And so like
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
it's like good to not be like super trendy and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. I just really like all the I used to watch like Jaden animations and
Yeah.
all the storytime YouTubers and I really enjoyed it and that's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. Um and I like it. It's a lot of fun just making silly little animations.
Nice.
So, you know, it's great.
She should definitely try and hop on the 2D/3D in Blender using Blender's grease pencil. They are forever improving the 2D side of Blender all the time. Have you talked
Ooh.
to Sia about that? Because she, I think, used grease pencil for her, whatchamacallit animation. Let me see if I can find that real quick, actually.
Oh, her Cult of the Lamb animation?
Yeah, let me,
Oh, nice.
um,
Yeah, I have to really take my time on Blender. I just have to put time aside to learn it, and, um, so it's like I think I've seen videos of, like, the people using grease pencil, and it's really, really cool. But part of my issue is time, but I know once I have, all the time in the world, I'll be good. I think everyone says that.
yeah, so one of our friends made this little thing, which I wanted her to make more of it, not this, but let's see. And she used grease pencil and stuff and some of these, like I think for the fire effects maybe and stuff. So yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if it was for, like, line art too, because that's what's kind of
I think Blender has some pretty good line art like shader stuff.
that's true.
Or maybe not line art, but like, you know, the kind of the cell shader type of thing or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Um
Blender's Blender has really good stuff for that. Oh, that's what's tripping me up. Just what is this? Mm, I don't like that.
why are these not randomizing like I want it to? Why are they all going the same direction? What the heck? Okay. Interpolated. Here, let's before I do any more, let's do the shading. Yeah, for anybody that's watching right now, I use the, where is it? Physical atmosphere add-on. I think I say this pretty much every stream. Fantastic if you're doing visual effects. It helps out a ton. Matching the lighting, the intensity, all that. Now you do have to make sure you scale your scene correctly because it is based on like sort of real world values and stuff. So just keep that in mind, but like super easy. It just gives you a sun that you can position around. It's kind of cheating lighting. It's a little bright though, I find. Like it blows out a lot of stuff, so you gotta watch out. Yeah, like all that is just white. Did the textures get warped or something? I might have borked up.
Good job, Jacob.
Where'd the textures go of this thing? Do you think it's displacement or something? Are they supposed to look like that? I don't know why, I don't know, that kind of looks bad. Shoot. This is definitely going to be a longer shot than I was wanting. But we'll do this over multiple streams probably. Let's see, what is it supposed to look like? They are very white, so it's probably just it.
Yes, that works. Okay. Oh, I need arms. My guy needs arms.
You don't need arms. Yeah, why is this like just super white? Turn the intensity down. Lighting is like not one of my strong suits at all. Maybe we do an HRI, let me check. Let's see, it's what would that be? Be like midday probably. Kind of like this one. I remember when I found HRIs. Do you use HRIs at all? Or used to?
Yeah. I would try and find some. Actually, no, I don't. I like using just like a. So there's a thing in Unreal called Ultra Dynamic Sky,
Yeah.
and you can basically like control it however you want. I think I didn't use it because I didn't use HDRIs because I didn't really need it for what I was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's not like I had like a city environment, you know. I think if I did have a city environment, you know, obviously I would try and find an HDRI for it, but I use mostly just ultra dynamic sky. It works really well. And have a lot more control over it too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I remember I did one like Unreal shot, and I remember that being kind of a weird thing for me to like kind of wrap my head around, is the lighting.
Yeah, it takes some practice.
Because there's like a skybox, there's like something else and something else. It's like crazy.
There's post-process volume, which kind of helps you get the overall look down. It has like general control over everything. Yeah, it can be kind of weird. For sure.
Okay, let's optimize this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Subdivide. There we go. That's better. $200. You know, there are a lot of repeating texture buildings and stuff like that. Actually, let me decrease this to 4. And let's just play around with the seed. Yeah, this would be like a perfect case to do geometry nodes, but alas, I refuse to learn them. So are you still trying to do like 3D stuff, or are you pretty much just all like 2D now?
Been just doing 2D stuff now.
You just like it a lot more.
Yeah, I like I like the 3D hard surface modeling. That's kind of more my specialty.
Mm-hmm.
But I also love concept art and storyboarding. I love a lot of things, and I just have to, you know, kind of narrow down what I like.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But I don't know. I really enjoy this. I just like making goofy little animations.
Goofy. I do remember you talking to something about it, like when you were in school. So it's kind of cool that you're going forward with it.
Yeah, it's something I've been kind of thinking about for a long time. So, you know, I'm kind of finally just kind of going for it at this point.
Do it.
So, I'm just gonna do it.
I just now realized I should probably move this over so I don't have to rotoscope. We hate rotoscoping.
Fair.
And then this other texture, we're gonna UV unwrap, smart project, set scale, and then let's see if I have a rock texture, which I probably don't. Let's see, do I have any rock? Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you need to like bounce or anything too, I didn't really have like a stop point or whatever for the stream, so.
Oh, okay. Ooh. What time? Let's see.
You don't have to make an excuse.
No. Because I do have Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Whoa. Dang, you're just throwing that out on the audience with no.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. What of it? It's funny.
It's just a hobby. It's okay.
She can kick your butt.
Everyone says that.
Well, we gotta test it out.
Oh my god.
You're saying you can't?
No, I can.
Exactly.
I don't need to, but I don't really need to prove myself. So, you know.
Yes, you do.
Nah.
Why don't you do like fighting animation stuff?
I might. I don't know. Wouldn't be bad practice though. I just have to look at the schedule.
For your stuff that you do you use any reference, or do you kind of just do whatever you feel like? What up, Himothy?
Go for it.
Yeah. What up, Himothy?
I go for it.
How's it going? Yeah,
Sorry,
you just.
I'm interrupting.
How dare you? Yes, he
Such
just
a
kind of
terrible
like.
person.
Yeah, honestly. But yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because basically what I'm doing is like storyboarding with extra steps.
Storyboarding.
That's with that a little extra animation. So that's how I see it.
Yeah.
So
Here, I'm gonna put people on you for a little bit, so we can snoop you. Oh, were you not ready? I can not do that.
No, that's fine. I can show off kind of what I have so far.
Look at that. And so this is just like the start of the process, just kind of getting your poses and stuff down, right?
Yeah, right now I'm kind of doing like the bigger in between poses.
Yeah.
For like the anticipation and everything. Yeah, I'm probably like halfway done through the like the beginning stages. So
Only halfway done the beginning stages.
oh, I need to have my little guy get pelted by a soccer ball in the head. What?
Guys, standing desks are so great. You want to check out the one I use, you can check out my latest video in the description. For a little bit of discount, they might still offer it. I don't know. It was a Black Friday thing, but #1 investment you can make.
Nice. I just have like a desk with a hutch with like shelving on it. It's pretty nice.
Nice.
So I enjoy it quite a lot.
With a hutch? What are you saying, hutch?
It's like, think of like a desk. You know what? Let me just.
Whoa.
Let me show you. Let me find a good example. Not really a hutch, but it's like here, I'll show you. Kind of like this, but my desk is not the L shape. It's like that, but this part is a lot taller. Oh, get out of here, tribe signs. So it's a lot taller.
But it's not standing.
So. It's not standing, no. It's just a desk.
Just a desk.
So
we're not sponsored by this company.
No, we're not. I didn't even buy it from them. So
dang, well, you can save $130 off. So if you're a representative from that company, reach out to sponsor us.
But yeah, it's not that exact desk. That's what I have.
Are you in a different room? I feel scared that you know my room layout. No, this is the same room. I changed my setup recently, and I lost the green screen. I didn't lose it, I just felt lazy and didn't set it up. What am I doing? Stop it. I'm being silly goober right now.
Stop being a silly goober.
I know. I might head out a little bit. My brain is fried. We'll see how good this actually looks too. I have my doubts, but I always have these doubts and stuff. But you just gotta trust the process for these bigger shots. Especially since I'm not like really putting in too much time for this one. You know, like there is a lot of repeating stuff, but honestly, for kind of a proof of concept shot like this, I don't want to do everything to get it like perfect, you know?
Yeah,
I'm lazy.
I feel that. I'm kind of running into like a break point here, to be honest.
No breaks. Just work.
Hey, man.
Oh, shoot.
You know what? No, I can make another frame. It's fine. I can make another frame and another in between. That should be good.
Is my stream lagging, by the way, guys? Because like I'm scared to look at my statistics of my scene. Let's see. I have, dang, not a lot of faces. That's just the one I have selected. Or wait, no, it's not. What the heck? These are super low poly. It's because I'm doing a particle system, I guess. The more you know. This thing keeps snapping like a weird way to where I want to cover the entire car so I don't have to rotoscope the car. Come on, Jacob, you're making it tough on yourself. Ooh, I kind of like that it's like on the edge right here. Kind of like scary. So many people are going to be freaked out by that. I love it. Okay, it's going a little bit too far. My main goal is to freak people out.
Nice. Got the feet backwards on these. There we go. No feet for you.
Just cut off the revenue source.
Nice one.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We love feet here. I'm gonna get so hated for that comment.
God, wait, what am I doing with the legs? What are legs anyway?
You don't need legs for a kicking shot.
Nah. No, I mean for like this falling shot.
Abstract said I'm here for Blender, not feet. Maybe in the next shot I'll do like a Blender like foot video.
You know, it'd be kind of interesting.
Uh-oh. What?
You should do like an experiment with like making feet pics in Blender.
Mmm. Delicious.
Oh my god. Okay.
Feet pics in Blender. Man, I never really thought about that. You're widening my my horizon.
Yeah. Just another
If I get super desperate for money one day, maybe.
Yeah. You don't have to use real feet.
Who said I wouldn't just 3D scan my own? I feel like feet are hard to do in Blender and 3D, you know?
Oh, yeah, there's a...
I'm kind of scared. I was going to look up on like Turbo Squid or something to see feet, but I'm kind of don't want to do that.
No, you probably shouldn't. I was joking.
But now you have my curiosity. That's funny.
I was joking.
Maybe that should be like my next video. Like, I'll do a video of like top 10 ways to make money in 3D and stuff. And just at the very end, I'll just throw in like feet. Why is this in here?
I'm sure people would pay for it. I'm sure they'd pay for it.
Of course.
Etsy knows these aren't the sounds of holiday gifting.
Oh.
Well, not the ones you're
I done goofed.
Okay. Thank you.
You want
What'd you do?
delight
I done goofed.
and spontaneously
Just an
written
idiot
songs
thing.
of joy.
I am so happy. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
To get those, make everyone on your list feel heard with gifts like
Spent an hour and a
personalized jewelry,
half animating a
custom
little
artwork,
stick figure
vintage
guy.
pieces, and home decor.
That's gonna
Or
be
original
me.
gifts that say, I get you. Etsy has it.
Oh, I'm breaking stuff. What are you doing, Jacob? Okay, let's try some different seats. Oh, that one didn't look bad. Let me see. I kind of like that one, actually. I saved it.
So another little thing with 2D animation is that you can cheat by smearing.
Cheater. What do you mean smearing? Just,
So when you add like smear frames or and there's like different ways you can do it. And I think a really good example of it would be in my little dancey
I know what you're
dance
talking about
short
now.
that I
Yeah.
made. Well, yeah, so if I have like flailing arms, I can just draw like 3 arms and lines just to kind of imply that it's just like flailing.
There you go. Timothy says you
Um,
should make something for Christmas. What should we make, Timothy? I'll ask you that. Put you on the spot. What modifier am I using for the buildings? I'm using a particle system. So just a simple hair particle system. But yeah, for Christmas, huh? What VFX is like very Christmassy? Do I like put Santa like it shot down, like blows up or something? That'd be kind of funny,
versus
honestly.
military base.
That would be pretty funny. I feel like that'd be very distasteful in this climate.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't know what that's the problem. Like I get like artist blocks so much in visual effects now just because like it's I like when people tell me what to do. I know that's bad to say sometimes, but it's like it's true. It's like sometimes I just want to be contracted by somebody and they're like, hey, we need this done, and I just do it like a mindless robot,
Yeah. I feel that sometimes.
Track footage at night and put Santa in the sky. Yeah, that's the classic kind of Christmas thing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I like to be a little unhinged at times.
Yeah, are you trying to do like your dark humor channel?
Not like super dark, but no, not really. No.
Yeah, Christmas visual effects is tough. I like the egg-shaped head.
Thanks. So that way when it happens fast.
How many drawings is your typical animation that you do? For like 20?
Oh, don't ask me to. Well, in this one right now, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12.
Dang, so you
I had
wouldn't-
13.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe in like a short, it's probably like 20, 25. Like a good range.
Yeah, that's not terrible though.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's the thing with like animation is it's like it takes so long, so you have to like pace yourself. Because it's also the thing I say to like visual effects people. It's like when you're starting out, not that you're starting out or anything like that, but just meaning like in general, like you want to do quantity over quantity, if you want to get your name made and stuff.
Quality over quantity?
No, quantity over quality. Because when you're starting out, it'll help you learn faster, right? Because you're doing all this more repetition and stuff like that. But also, the more content you can get out and people seeing your name and stuff, the more feedback you can get. So that helps you out as well. But also, just the more your name gets out there, right? And so, like, instead of making your magnum opus, once a month, you can make like 10 of those and stuff. And by the end of that, we'll say second month, you'll be so much better if you did 20 shots versus if you did one. That's kind of my
okay.
Too many people try to be perfectionists too early, and you can only really do that once you have gone through it. So
yeah,
that's my
oh, that's a lot better. Look at that.
Here, let's see it.
Look at that stretch.
Whoa. Look at that. Why don't you just there you go. Why don't you just make AI do the tweening for you? You should honestly like
Yeah.
look into like something, see if there is something like that. I don't know.
I wouldn't doubt it, but um
Might get negative feedback, negative flack.
yeah, a lot of people, I think for like, I think AI is good for like the annoying things, you know, or it should be for
Is
the annoying
tweening not
things.
annoying?
Tweening can be annoying, but it's also kind of a brain shut off activity that I don't mind
Yeah,
doing.
that's me and rotoscoping.
So, you know, it's not so bad. Oh, I feel like I need this to be a stretch. That's what I need. That's
Oh,
what I
I'm
need.
not rendering this in 4K. It's gonna be so long. See if I can make this better down here. Might make it up higher, something like that. That feels better, I think. We're gonna just call that the shot again. Like, I could do so much better if I had more time and more energy to put towards it, but
Not feeling it today.
well, no, I mean, I might eventually do it and stuff. It's just, so it's just for fun shot. Like, I'm not gonna make a tutorial and I'm not gonna really do anything about it. It's just like, eh. This kind of goes back to like my philosophy of like, I could like make this the best shot I've ever made in my entire life, right? But I would rather move on to another shot that, you know.
Yeah, I feel like you have to kind of call it at some point.
Yeah,
with
unless
certain
it's for a
things.
client, right? Like, if it's for a client, of
Oh,
course. But
Absolutely. But
I'm
if it's
just,
for you,
yeah, if I'm having fun with it, you know, just make it the best you can. And let's figure this out. Wise words. Clip in and make a TikTok edit. LOL. There you go. I do gotta I have to start doing some like more kind of like discussion based stuff.
do some shorts too.
Yeah, I've been doing shorts a lot recently, a lot more than my usual content. I'm slowly kind of starting to step away from more of like the longer form style content, just because like my tutorials and stuff would take forever.
Yeah.
Like, it would be insane. And so like, because I would have to, you know, actually film it, right? I would have to like practice it a couple times and all this other stuff. And so at the end of the day, like, I was spending like probably like 40 hours per video sometimes. It's like,
Fair.
I gotta find some way to have more fun, because I as much as I love making tutorials and stuff like that, I like the process more, right? Of like doing stuff like this. And so that's kind of why I wanted to pivot.
Yeah. No, it totally makes sense. Because I think I'd probably do like a singular tutorial and I'd be like, okay, I think that's enough.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Like if people wanted like an Adobe Animate tutorial, I feel like one and done would be
Yeah,
my thing.
exactly. And so that's why like education is great, but like if you can educate and entertain, like that's kind of the goal of mine.
Oh, yeah. For sure. I had someone ask me like what software I use and I'm like, not free.
Yeah, that's the other thing, you know. I'm gonna get called out since we're live right now, but Blender attracts like a lot of the free crowd and stuff, and I think the disconnect is that like in the industry in visual effects and all that stuff or whatever, like nothing is free, you know. Like literally when I get contracted, sometimes I'll pay for just a month of like a license for, you know, whatever and stuff like that, and then whenever I like use the best of the best stuff for like Blender, for example, like I'll constantly use this physical atmosphere add-on and stuff, and I'll constantly have people in the comment section be like, is there any way to do it for free and stuff like that? I'm like, yeah, try using HRIs and stuff like that, but like at the end of the day, some of the best stuff that is like industry standard stuff you got to pay for. And so it's just hard because Blender's such a free program in general, and I totally respect people coming in with that mindset and stuff. But at the end of the day, like I can't handicap my own work by doing that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's kind of like the pitfall of being a tutorial-based YouTube channel is you have to remain like as user-friendly as possible. But at some point that does affect your own work. And like, you know, like if I wanted to, I could have a total like overhaul of my setup for Blender and stuff like that, for my personal, like my actual work and stuff. But then that would bleed into the tutorials, because then my layout would be different. All this other stuff would be different. I would skip over settings I would normally do that other people would have by default and stuff like that. And it's just, you know, that's kind of the challenge I've always had, is like, there's one way I can do stuff fast for like work and all that stuff, but there's then gonna be 1,000 more comments being like, how did you do that? Why is this there? All that, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I think this is looking pretty sexy.
I need to show off the smear a little more, the stretch.
What time did you say your jujitsu was?
Oh, it's at 7:30 tonight, so
Gotcha.
I'm good. I got plenty of time.
Oh, we got a sub. Thanks for subscribing. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but thank you so much. And then what was I doing? Renders CG V1. Always version up, guys. Cannot tell you how many times I've worked with other CG artists and they don't version, and I'm like, okay, but which one is this? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Now time for Nuke. Everybody's favorite program. Should I do like some mist or something? Maybe I should.
Oh, I think this needs to be a squish on the head here.
Let's add some like fog.
It's time to unlock the magic of Cyber Monday deals at Target. Go online and save up to 50% on toys, tech, clothing, shoes, small appliances, and more. Plus, get 25% off on beauty, vitamins, and nutrition to keep your holiday sparkle glowing. And here's a little more magic. When you spend $35,
You get any sick stuff for Black Friday?
Don't let these Cyber Monday deals vanish.
I got Minecraft Dungeons for $20.
Nice.
The whole bundle.
When are you gonna start
So-
your gaming YouTube channel?
Well, I kind of want to. I'm like thinking between. I'm probably gonna do both, but like story time animations and like game review animations.
Yeah.
And just kind of like, and like a little bit of commentary, just because I just played Ratchet and Clank Size Matters on the PSP, and I told you about this,
Yeah.
Jacob, but I played that on the PSP, and it just brought so much nostalgia for me. And
Did you
like,
play those
playing
games
them-
before? I'm trying to remember.
I played them when I was like 10 years old. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
like, back in 2009. But it's like just playing those games brings back a lot of memories, and also really puts into perspective how far we've come along with just games in general, because you know, like you have the Nintendo Switch with like all the amazing graphics, and you know, obviously technology has improved so much, and you just go back to like the old games and you're like, wow, like they're still really good. It's just like the visual quality and size of the games are insane, you know, to compare to now. But I think all those games, like all the nostalgic, you know, like the Nintendo 64, those are classics. And I don't know, like I was just playing Ratchet and Clank Size Matters, and I'm like, wow, this is a short game.
Those games, can
Like-
I get on my soapbox real quick? Those games have the most like raunchy titles to them. Like Matters, I think it was like Up Your Arsenal was another one. Here, let's
What?
Yeah, look up Ratchet and Clank.
Oh god.
It's kind of funny.
All right.
So there is Going Commando, Up Your Arsenal, A Crack in Time, Quest for Booty. It's like, what were they doing? Size Matters, Full Frontal Assault. Like they friggin' what in the world?
Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Have you never noticed that? It's like a thing. It's kind of funny.
Oh my god, you were not joking about the Up Your Arsenal.
Yeah, literally.
Oh my god.
It's so
What?
funny.
Oh my god. I've never listen, the only one I played is Size Matters, and I'm currently playing Secret Agent Clank because my dad bought the game online.
I remember seeing
But,
like a trailer for Secret Agent Clank. That's so funny. Like
oh my
back
God.
in the day.
Yeah, it's crazy. I do want to play like the original Ratchet and Clank though. You know, just
I can't remember. I think I played it. Because
I
I
have not
used to
played
be, I'm a huge PlayStation, or used to be. I'm mostly PC now, but noise. But
I mean, I
yeah,
was a big Nintendo fan, but the only well, I played like the Wii and then N64, and then we also had Xbox and stuff. So, but like I've never had like the only PlayStation I had was the PSP.
mhm.
We had two of them. And we mostly got like you know, like all the different like the movie video games, you know? You remember
Yeah.
have you played like the Pirates of the Caribbean?
Was it like
PSP?
semi-realistic? Oh, PSP. I don't
It
know.
was semi-realistic. You know, it's 2010 graphics or probably
Peak.
less probably earlier than that, but which is peak, yes. But I did not realize that how raunchy these titles are.
Yeah. I
Not
think it's
Tools of
like I can't remember. Somebody brought it up. I can't take credit for that, but I was
Oh
like,
my
dang,
gosh.
why in the world were they doing
I've been educated. Quest for Booty.
it?
Oh
Yeah,
my
I mean, come on,
god.
like that. Like, have you ever done any ArchViz before? I have not actually. Not no
Archviz?
really. Yeah. I
Um,
should. I think it'd be a fun kind of like challenge of like, not that I want to get into it as like a career, but
mhm.
I
I thought about it, and I've seen
for
yeah,
ArchViz, do you have to like model and all that stuff yourself, like texture and all that stuff yourself, or is it mostly asset based?
like with it's like anything else, you know. You can probably use assets, and you also probably model.
Yeah,
I think it's mostly like just putting the building together, to be honest, you know.
gotcha.
But I'm not very well versed. But if it's anything like it's a little different than 3D modeling. I think
Hmm.
ArcViz is hold on.
Okay, this is actually going faster than I thought, guys. The volumetrics did not kill the render time.
I think ArcViz is more realistic in scale and measurements and stuff, so you know.
Yeah. I wanted to
I
try
think it's
to
easy to
take a crack.
handle it.
Maybe I'll do something like that. Like take a crack at like interior design. Like
Yeah.
kind of stuff like that. Just because I have the assets for it, you know, and so I think the only thing for Blender of that I've heard of is that it's like annoying render times just because inside lighting there's so many bounces, light bounces and stuff like that. It just kind of crushes all that stuff. Again, us Blender people will have to worry about that stuff.
Yeah, maybe if you use Unreal Engine, you wouldn't have to
Gross.
worry so much. Hey, Unreal's also free.
I guess.
It's also free.
I don't know, at this rate I could see them charging for it in like a couple years.
I hope not. But
I hope they do, so everybody knows Blender's the better tool.
oh my god, full frontal assault is insane. Like I don't understand. But that's crazy. I won't lie, they kind of ruined Ratchet in the new
Yeah, even the name Ratchet, if you think about it.
in the new game. Well, like he just looks so plain. Like I
Yeah,
don't know. Like just his eyes. I don't like his eyes.
he's
Way
got
too small
dead
for his head.
eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks dead inside. I mean, I still do want to play. Save 50% on Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart on Steam? Hello?
Oh snap. Should I
Oh,
share my
snap.
Steam profile? I don't want everybody
you
messaging me. I've been playing a game called Trackmania recently. It's like a classic kind of like just like RC kind of arcade style track race game or something. It's really, really fun.
Nice.
I've been kind of revisiting all the games I used to play and playing them in 4K now, just to like bask at like 4K. I didn't realize was such a like large jump in terms of just looks for games, because that's the bad thing about visual effects people is like I feel like games looked worse after I learned visual effects, you know, because like you'd be so particular about how everything looks, and it just yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like textures
You know
would
what?
make me so mad when I see like a little bit of like pixelation or something. I'm like, ooh, what the heck is that? That's gross.
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
I think this is kind of looking pretty cool. I don't know. Kind of like it. Kind of dig it. And only 19 seconds per frame. So what are we going to leave out as? Do some quick math. Oh, only an hour render time? What the heck? That's crazy. Especially in professional environments, yeah. I feel like everything's asset-based and a lot of stuff now. Have you ever
Anything
thought
that's-
to do like make assets and stuff and just sell it? Like not that you would make any product with it, but like, you know what I'm saying?
I've thought about it and I've tried to like I know that what's it called? One of the 3D asset stores, they have like an application where it's like if you submit, like basically your portfolio of like completed assets with, everything, then you can kind of like work for them and then you can make assets for them and get paid for it. But they never accept my application. And
Screw working for people. You got to do that on your
yeah.
own. You could be making so much more by doing.
Oh, I believe it, but I don't know. I feel like just doing this seems to be working.
Yeah.
So, like I'm getting views and
That's what I'm saying. Some of the first clients I ever got were just people being like, "Hey, I saw your demo reel, do you work?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "You work for free?" I'm like, "No."
no. Absolutely not. If you want me to work for free, you might as well do it yourself.
Exactly.
Oh, that's I hate when people do that. It's like, oh, it's for the exposure.
Yeah, luckily in visual effects you don't have many people doing that.
Yeah,
The thing in visual
hard.
effects that people will say is, "Oh, this is going to be in a festival. I'll put your name in the credits, all that stuff." I'm like, guys, like, calm down.
I got bills to pay. So, I don't know. I also just got to reach out to recruiters and just harass them to not harass them, obviously, but like,
freelance. Go freelance. I'm telling you, if you continue freelance, I think freelance is a huge thing in the modern age. Like I think before you would get in the studio route, all that stuff, and some people still need that, kind of stability and stuff. But like I find so many like even studios are going mostly freelance now, and it makes sense from their lens. And so, if I think it's a very interesting thing you got to decide. Not just you, just I'm talking more so to everybody.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I think I'd rather just be a YouTuber at this point.
Don't we all?
People are making some good money on YouTube. And they can do what they want. Like, they're doing what they're interested in, and, you know, I think it's a win-win.
Win-win. Yeah.
Oh. I'm also looking into digital marketing. I actually have to work on a project for someone soon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's like a little advertisement.
Nice.
A little TikTok advertisement.
TikTok. Yeah, TikTok I could never figure out. I just don't watch it that much, you know? So I don't know, like, kind of what people like to watch on there. Also, I feel like TikTok is mostly, like, the personal stuff, you know, versus, like, Instagram and stuff like that. It's more like the creative, like, hey, I'm making this art. You know, I never really...
yeah.
Like, versus, like, TikTok is, I feel like a lot
If you
more,
want
like...
memes.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I think if you want to, like, stick with making memes, I think that's the
Yeah,
route
there
to
you go.
go.
Just,
Like,
got you're the
it's
meme
just...
girl.
Yeah, pretty much. But, you know, it's like, if you want to make memes or, like, funny little videos, I think that's what TikTok is great for.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it's the same thing with shorts. If you pick a viral audio and you make banger content, like, you're gonna get attention regardless. Is what I've learned. Is to, like, just use popular, if you can hop on the trends, at least, like, for a few trends, then I think you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you'll get, it helps get you started in getting your audience, is what I see. And also the content that I want to make I want it to be relatable.
So relatable.
Oh. You know. At least that's what I'm sticking with.
Yeah. It's all, I say this about, like, content creation. I say about visual effects, pretty much everything. Everything is pretty much just based on how you react to stuff, right? And so doing something, maybe you fail, maybe you don't, but how do you react to that stuff? You know, like, some of the best return clients I've ever gotten were, you know, from clients that really I kind of failed at and stuff, you know, and, like, learned from them. And so then I apply better concepts to, you know, the new clients, and then they like me more and stuff like that, you know?
Let's see. I gotta move this ball over here. Yeah, that works. See.
I don't know, this is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm glad I added fog to this. Fog, volumetrics are kind of just like, I know Abstract is probably, like, laughing right now because I add volumetrics to, like, everything I do now. But, I mean, it just looks so good. Like, how could I not, you know? Do I try to add a little bit of bloom? Let's see.
This is where drawing a perfect circle will get me.
Are you drawing a perfect circle? Let's see.
No. But whenever I do animate, it's very much like just drawing the head as a base. I have to draw it just so.
Yeah.
And I spend so much time on it. It's such a problem. Especially for, like, the sketching phase. I'm still in the sketching phase. Oh my god.
How perfect do you need things to be? Like, in terms of, like, do you care sometimes that, like, it's, like, not like a perfect circle? Do you, like, some artists, like, literally need it to be, like, perfectly straight all the time and stuff like that? Or are you, like, do you play into the fact that it is animated? You know what I'm saying?
So for me, I think that the keyframes need to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And the in-betweens, I kind of like playing with them a bit because, they don't have to be perfect. They're in-betweens.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can smear, you can sketch, you can do whatever. You know, so I think I like to lean into it in
Yeah. I always like that too. I hate when people
in-between.
like try to perfect everything that's like not meant to be perfected. I'm like, animation, like especially like with they're kind of a subcamp of like visual effects people who light very realistically, and like everything is super realistic in terms of like the aperture setting, all that stuff or whatever. I think one of the best things about like 3D as a medium and like Blender, Unreal, all that stuff or whatever, is the fact that we can do like stuff out of the ordinary, like have interesting depth of field stuff, and all this other, I'm trying to think of a better example other than like depth of field, but I do find like, in the real world, stuff might be better looking if like we were able to affect it a certain way. And so like I know some people who use like bounce lighting only, and they don't use like any like, so for example, instead of like placing a light in like a corner of the scene just to like pop that corner a little bit more or something like that, they wouldn't add a light there. They would find a way to like put a white plane and bounce light it and stuff like that. And I'm like, guys, like that's something we do in the real world because that's like what light properties do, but like just put like a super diffused light over there. Like, and most of the times I find that looks better. I don't know.
Like for this shot, I'm adding little lines at the end, like kind of like at the tail end of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even a circle. It's just like kind of looks like the Smash Bros. Ray of light that happens when you fall off the
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
you fall off the thing, and it's just ball and then that, and it happens pretty fast. Hold on, let me see if I can. So, it doesn't even need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be a perfect stretch either.
Yeah.
Like, you can play with things.
Well, like a perfect example, I think, is like, what's the most famous stop motion studio? Leica, is that right?
Yeah, it's Leica.
Like their approach, it's beautiful and everything. Don't get me wrong, but like the Wes Anderson approach to stop motion, right? Like you can see the imperfections of like the fur, for instance, and like Fantastic Mr. Fox and stuff. It's not like perfect in terms of like, you can still see sometimes when he does stuff with clay, the human fingerprint and stuff like that. I think his like philosophy is like, guys, like it's the medium. Like, and honestly, if you're gonna try to make it perfect, why are you even using the medium and stuff like that? I kind of like that approach versus like, I think Leica, it's very beautiful and all that stuff or whatever, but like they're almost a little too perfect sometimes, to where it's like, why are you not doing this in 3D? Sometimes that's a personal feeling. Maybe that's, maybe I get canceled for saying that, but like I've just always kind of noticed that of like, why not use the strengths of the medium? And if you don't, like, why are you using the medium to begin with?
That's fair. Yeah, you might as well, because like it gives it charm.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I think is extremely important, and it shows like the human touch. It's like that right now there's AI that does and I think this will answer my question from earlier about like using AI for tweening and stuff. And as annoying as it can be, I think having like just that amount of like it's just the human touch,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what matters. So I don't think having AI would be good for stuff like that, but if I want AI to do anything, I want it to retopologize my models perfectly.
Did I saw somebody online, he was talking about that, of like, why is AI trying to take the fun aspects of all this creative stuff? Why don't we, and he literally used that example, he's like, why don't we have it be able to do retopology and stuff like that? It's like, that would be something AI, like nobody would have any problem doing stuff like that, versus like they're trying to take the fun parts. It's like, what the heck?
Like, have it do all the annoying technicalities and leave the rest alone, you know? I think that's what's important.
Yeah.
Like, even with like concept art, you know, like I wouldn't use that. Obviously, don't use it as a final product because it looks weird. But unless you know that's the look you're going for, and it all
Yeah.
depends on what you're going for.
Are you? I'm trying to remember. Are you the one that was like super into concept art and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Super
I because whenever I do in like client stuff, I'm always brought in like during the pre-pro phase sometimes, and so they'll always like send me shot decks and stuff, and so many of the clients and studios nowadays just use AI for all that stuff. They still like have like some people doing Photoshop stuff, you know, like to make it look pretty and stuff like that, so there's still a little bit of a human touch, but yeah, previs, shot, what are they called, storyboards,
visual development.
yeah, all that kind of stuff, like
Yeah.
it's very sad.
Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed in that actually. Like,
Yeah, I don't
'cause
think
it's something they
any,
should want to do.
yeah, I don't think any like studios I've worked with have used actual like, except one guy did it, but I think it's because he really likes doing it, and he's actually pretty good at it. So I think if you're pretty good at it, it's stylistic now. But I think many of these talking head companies and stuff like that, this is purely just coming from like a like corporate side of things, you know, with advertising. So not really, I haven't done much of like the feature film pre-pro stuff. I'm not in those rooms, just advertising and stuff, but the corporate heads don't really care about that. They just want to see the final product. So they eat up AI stuff, which is saddening.
Yeah, I think it's that is kind of sad, but you know, advertisers are trying to get their audience,
Yeah.
you know. But I don't think feature films, I think they still have actual visual development artists because I also see positions for them opening up.
Yeah.
So, I don't think and I think it depends on the studio too. I don't know. But um I'm putting so much effort into this freaking ball right now. It might drive me insane. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't do concept art for advertising for sure. Just because of the corporate heads being
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
"Just do something," you know.
Well, because all
While
the time in that too, it's like that company is not only handling the pre-production, they're handling the production, post-production, all that stuff or whatever. So for them, they probably don't employ any like internal concept artists anymore.
right. So, but I still look at like 3D art positions because I do enjoy 3D modeling.
I think modeling is still here to stay. Like, I think you're starting to see a little bit of AI try to do 3D modeling, but like,
I don't think it's ever going to be as clean.
Yeah, exactly. Unless it is.
Unless it is, but that's going to take a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to take a long time, actually. Well, like topology, too. It gets so complicated when you start to get to, like, humans and stuff. Because you need to have, like, specific loops and everything, and there's, like, a whole process to it. Like, of course, retopology is annoying, but, you know, I'm hoping that AI at least just stays in the 2D realm. Like,
please, I beg you.
Please, I beg you. But yeah. Let's see, you know what? I'm just gonna insert keyframe, and we're gonna do that. We're just gonna move it like that.
Oh, this is looking super cool, actually. I got going on.
Nice.
I had my doubts. I think it's kind of cool. I had some like grain over top of everything.
I definitely, for my thing, I definitely need to add some impact for I need to do some After Effects stuff.
You boo After
sure.
Effects. Boo.
That's not gonna happen right this second.
You gotta get on the nuke grind.
Does Nuke cost anything?
Non-commercial does not, and for what you're using it for, you could totally do that.
Oh, okay.
There's Nuke Indie. That's $500 a year, which isn't bad, all things said and done, for what it is. I have Nuke Studio or Nuke X or whatever, and that thing is friggin' $4,000 a year.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to get sponsored by them so I can not pay it next year. I might do like some like Nuke tutorials and stuff starting, because I've been wanting to do Nuke tutorials and stuff, and a lot of my audience and stuff has been wanting to as well. I've just never kind of felt comfortable doing it, because Nuke is like one of those things that like you'll have 10 angry comments being like, you didn't do it this way or whatever. I'm like, guys, like I'm not in a studio right now, like chill.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, Nuke is just kind of weird like that. No other program I've ever used has that kind of problematic kind of like gatekeeping community.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get it. It's a professional program, and so you know, you have a lot of professionals that use it and want to hold YouTubers to a higher standard and stuff like that, which I totally understand. But at the same time, it's like I'm not advertising myself as like, you know, the like working on Dune projects and stuff like that. I just want to make some cool shots, and I feel like I do a pretty good job of still being industry standard for most part.
Nice.
So they can suck it.
Let's see. Now I'm just adding in-betweens for the actual, my little guy. But what's kind of nice about doing animation on YouTube is that at least like that audience for that niche, what's nice is that they understand that animation takes a long time.
Yeah, that's good.
And I think a lot of more people are starting to understand that as well. Like even just outside of YouTube and stuff, other than like, you know, industry professionals. So it's kind of nice. But like, you know, people in the YouTube who are like the animation audience, they at least understand that this takes a long time, so I don't feel super rushed. Which is great. However, I like to rush myself, which is not great.
Yeah, rushing is how I learn best, though.
That's fair.
Gosh, where are the all these textures kind of suck. I just need some cloud textures. What the heck? I don't want HDRIs. There we go. Here's some nice clouds now. Are these good enough though? I don't know if these are that great.
How's the chat doing today?
The chat?
The chat.
How are you guys doing? I'll try this maybe. Clouds, clouds, clouds. Gotta love some clouds.
Okay, I need to add another frame there. I need to pull this back. There? Yes.
Clouds feel fake to me. Why do they look fake? I think just the light direction's off. Clouds are so annoying. Like, why do they gotta do that?
I think it's safe to say I have not rendered out clouds before without ultra dynamic sky.
Ultra dynamic sky.
Ultra dynamic sky is literally the best. It happens so slow.
Abstract says good. Abstract, why are you still on? What are you doing? You've been here for like hours.
We've also been here for hours.
Have we?
Yeah.
Nope. It's been like 30 minutes.
Or whatever helps you sleep at night.
Does that look sexy? I don't know. Maybe if I decontrast it, it'll help.
Oh my god, my back. Ah, okay.
Old lady. That's why you need a standing desk.
Yeah. That's fair.
I should be a standing desk salesman.
You should. You should get sponsored by a standing desk.
I have. Twice.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh. Nice.
I think I'd pay my own money for a standing desk.
I don't know.
And you too could own this standing desk if you if you go to the description of this video.
Nice. I need to really exaggerate this stance, I think. Just gonna erase that whole leg. Because who needs legs?
Bro, I wish you know those like guys in Wally? I totally wish. I'm jealous of them. Just be like a human flesh blob.
Oh my gosh.
Don't you agree?
I don't know. I don't think so. I do too much martial arts to have to, you know, or to want
You don't
to,
need legs for martial arts.
You're so right. I'm actually pretty proud of this bouncing ball.
Here, let's check. We haven't checked out you in a while. Let's see. Let's see it.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, good. Whoa, look at that. Very nice.
What I got. And some After Effects shakes will help it out.
So this is vertical though.
What's that?
Sorry, this is horizontal. So is this gonna be a video? Video?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this gonna be
gonna
part
try
of
to
the
go
longer form stuff? Or just a short little one?
This is gonna be like longer form, so not shorts.
Gotcha.
But I definitely plan on taking the long form video, making shorts out of it as well.
Nice.
To promote it and stuff. So this is actually helping me get started on that.
There you go.
So I'm okay with. That's why I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do a stream. You know.
Yeah, no, these work streams have been so good for my own workflow because it actually like motivates me and like it has my viewers hold me accountable of actually working on stuff.
Yeah, that's
versus
always
like
nice.
being not working on stuff.
Yeah. So what's funny is that today I thought about streaming on my own, and then
Hey, there you go.
I go to request to stream for today, and it was just like, you have 23 hours and 59 minutes and 59 seconds before you can stream.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. You can't even stream.
No, I can't even stream. I would have had to do it yesterday to like prep
Yesterday?
it, but
What do you mean?
yeah, I would have had to request to stream yesterday on YouTube.
Why yesterday?
Because for new YouTubers, you can't instantaneously start streaming.
Well, I knew that, but like, it's like a day
Because it's
process.
24 hours. Yeah. Which is crazy.
Good. We
Well, I
hate
haven't
new
even played
YouTubers.
this one. Hey, man.
Okay,
Take it easy on me.
I'm gonna leave the clouds like that. I don't think it's bad. Not my favorite cloud asset I've ever used.
Be right back. I'm gonna turn on a light in my room. Okay. I'm good.
Were you like in a dungeon? You didn't have any lights on?
It was getting dark. I have I have fairy lights in my room, and I put it all around
Fairy lights.
near the ceiling. Yeah, they're nice. I like them.
Is it the classic kind of like college girl like dorm room vibe?
Kind of, but they're LEDs, so they have different color settings.
Oh yeah, aren't they didn't you say they are basically like the classic kind of like college LED strips?
Not the LED strips.
But they
They're
kind of
not
give
that.
off the same vibe, right?
Yeah, like I mean, yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you combine like fairy lights and LED and the color of LED strips, and you got that.
Gotcha.
So it's structurally fairy lights.
Fairy lights and
Light wise, it's LED. But I love it.
so you can
I
throw
don't regret
raves.
it. I could throw a rave or a Christmas party in my room. It has that setting.
There you go.
Where I can it's where I can, it has all sorts of It has like auto, it's got fade, flash, smooth, and then you have a timer as well.
Nice.
So I can set it for like 6 or 8 hours, and then it'll just go off on its own. I should start doing that though.
Timothy
But
asks, what software is this? I am currently using Nuke. Best compositing software ever. But yeah, eventually I want to get like a sick light setup. There's a
do it.
I
That's
have
like a YouTube staple.
I know, right? Like the stupid
You gotta
things on
dye
the
your
wall
hair?
and stuff. Oh my gosh. If I get to 100,000 subs by the end of this year, I'll dye my hair.
I'm holding you to it.
There you go. Somebody's gonna clip that and be like, "Oh, too bad we're not making it." That is like one of my all-time goals. Is I want to get a play button. I think that stuff would be so sick.
That's awesome. I also want to play the button.
Oh, we're gonna have to race to get it now.
Oh,
I feel like you're catching
well,
up pretty fast, bro.
if I keep this up, I'll get there for sure. If I just keep making silly little shorts, you know,
Silly little goober shorts.
little goober shorts. I mean, my character's a little goober, so
There you go.
it makes sense.
How do you? Let's do some color. This is where I'm gonna offend my entire audience of how bad I am at color.
Oh boy, I want to see this,
Oh no.
but I can't.
You can watch the stream. It's pretty fast.
Oh, I can. Hold on.
On YouTube.
Wait, how
Just go to
do?
YouTube.
Oh, duh. Sorry, I'm a little special right now.
Right now.
I'm a little tired, as in special as in tired. Let's see. I expose my YouTube feed. I see you.
Oh. Why'd you say it like that? I see you.
I see you. Oh, the latency is so bad. I'm stopping that.
Oh yeah, the the sound on.
The sound. Yeah. Oh wait. I should just turn off the sound. There we go. Now I can see what you're doing.
I don't know. I thought this shot has turned out better than I thought it would. I think the fog really helped because I was getting a little disheartened for a little bit. Let's experiment with like some vignettes. Vignettes is another thing that I think a lot of people overdo. Yeah.
Yeah. I always find myself like not lately because I don't really make a ton of like super cinematic sequences, but like there were like even for my thesis film it needed a vignette for like the beginning sequence.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know, I can understand, you know, when it's necessary, but sometimes it is unnecessary.
Nuke is not free, but it is free. So the one I'm using right now, it's called Nuke X. It is not free. It's like 4,000 some bucks a year. There's Nuke Indie, so if you make under 6 figures, then you can get it. And then if you want a free version, and there's Nuke non-commercial, which is totally free. You can only render up to 1080p. You can't use it for any money-making projects. Let's see what else. There are certain plugins you can't use any third-party plugins. Certain nodes are disabled and stuff like that. But honestly, I think it's still a really good deal. Like, not that many nodes are disabled, let's just say. So. See, I wonder if I can blue. I like this yellow too. Bring that down. There we go. That's kind of more what I wanted. It's like some purple up here. I think it's fine. Let's desaturate this a little.
I feel like I gotta tilt my character a little bit on this one frame.
You wanna check stream? I think this color is pretty good. Like, I don't want to push it too much. The sky's a little bit too blue for me. It's because I didn't have that on.
Yeah, it's pretty blue.
I feel like a lot of phone footages though. Let me desaturate you more.
I mean, I guess it depends on how you want it to feel, I guess, you know.
I think there's definitely a balance. Yeah, I think that's much better. Because I still want the image to pop, but I don't want it to, like, pop.
You don't want it to blind your audience with just blue.
Yeah.
I feel that. You don't want it oversaturated.
Blender 4.3 is pretty good. Have you tried it yet? I have not. Unfortunately, some of the add-ons I use and stuff are not updated to 4.3 yet, and so I kind of have to be behind the curve and stuff, but I hear it's pretty good, so I definitely have to give it a try. What's your favorite thing about it? And then, not gonna lie, Fusion works just fine for most compositing work. Yeah, no, exactly. I think Fusion is totally fine. What I would say, though, is as you get kind of more into visual effects and stuff, you're gonna find Fusion lacks a lot of like stuff for bigger projects and stuff. It's totally fine for like a project like this. I would totally be fine doing this in Fusion, but Fusion just isn't optimized for big projects and stuff, like huge composites. And then also you have to ask yourself, if you're gonna look at visual effects as a career, you're kind of silly not to learn Nuke, just because nobody's hiring Fusion, and not really many people are hiring After Effects either. Most studios are looking for Nuke artists, so that's what I would say there. If you're a hobbyist, totally do Fusion, but fortunately Nuke is kind of a necessary thing in my opinion, but it is worth it. Like I constantly say Nuke is like my favorite program ever. It's that good. So yeah, I heard the metallic and the volume are pretty good. I gotta check that out. White balance, interesting. To check out the white balance feature, even though I'm a little worried about that, just because I don't want to like white balance in CG, you know. I kind of want to do that in compositing, so that might be an unnecessary feature for me specifically. Okay, well, let's get this rendered up and see. Oh man, it's so nice having a color accurate monitor now. For the longest time, I had like a crappy little gaming monitor I was using, and oh my goodness, it's such a game changer.
I feel that going from my gaming laptop to a gaming PC with 2 monitors is so nice.
2 whole monitors? That's crazy.
2 whole monitors.
Yeah, that's one big thing. Like, I remember doing a single monitor and then going to a 2 monitor thing. It was like, whoa, it was mind blowing.
Yeah, and I got like I have a 31.5-inch monitor.
Oh,
it is like a TV. It's a small TV.
Mine's
much.
42 inches. Comparing sizes.
Yours is a slightly bigger TV.
No, literally, it's a OLED TV, and the reason I got it is because I want like a huge monitor, but I always find multi-monitor setups are not clean at all, and so it's basically like 4 monitors in one, right? For way less of the price. And also, I like to game, and so having an OLED kind of gaming TV as a monitor and stuff, it's been sick. Blonde, Minecraft with shaders on this is insane. We'll have to play it sometime so I can show you.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I'm so down for that. I actually need to get some shaders. I need to get some nice shaders.
What GPU are you rocking? I'm trying to remember.
GPU? Oh. That's a good question. I don't know the specs off the top of my head, but it's a I can tell you what kind of computer it is.
Yeah.
It's like a MSI.
Oh, it's a laptop still, right?
No, it's a like PC setup.
Nice.
Like actual desktop.
Legit
Desktop. And what was I gonna say? I got it from Costco for like $1,000.
Not Costco. Yeah.
It's
Nah, that's pretty
Costco.
good. I think too many people don't realize like laptops are more expensive for what you get, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I have so many people getting laptops in the community and stuff. I'm like, guys, I understand if you need that like ability to move it around and stuff, but like you could, for the same price, you could get such a better desktop. It's like not even funny.
Oh yeah. Like I think my laptop was cheaper, or no, was more expensive than my current PC.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like laptops are insane.
Yeah, but I needed that laptop because like the laptop that I bought beforehand, it was before my gaming laptop. I had to return it. It was, I think it was like a Microsoft laptop or something. I can't remember what it was, but it was like this high-end laptop. It couldn't even run Avid Media Composer.
Not Avid. Do we have any Avid users in chat?
Any Avid users in chat?
I don't miss that program.
I hope not.
Good luck if you do. No, I mean Avid was a fine program for what it is.
Yeah, no, it was fine. It worked. I was okay with it for the most part for basic editing.
Mm-hmm.
But that computer couldn't even run that.
Well, Avids can be a hard thing to run.
No, it's like it wouldn't even download. I couldn't download it to the computer.
Not the download, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like, well, I'm just gonna go return this. And I had the receipt with the warranty and everything. And it was I was very thankful I was within the 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very thankful that I caught that. I'm like, all right, I'm ordering a laptop off of Amazon.
Yeah.
and then that was my gaming laptop.
Well, one thing I've been doing recently, like, so when I came down to see you guys, I had my laptop there, and so what I did is I remoted into my desktop, you know. And so honestly, if you're looking to build a setup and you still need that flexibility and stuff, but need like the power to like do visual effects and stuff like that, it's like remoting in is such a great thing now. Like literally, bro, I could go to like a coffee shop and stuff like that that has like free Wi-Fi and literally just work at a coffee shop visual effects and use my desktop at home. Like how sick is that? Like
that's awesome.
I would much rather do that than buy like a freaking M4 MacBook Pro or whatever, you know. Like
Yeah. That's awesome though.
Oh,
I didn't even think about
missing
that.
some comments. Frame. Hey, lately I've been trying to get better at CGI. My biggest obstacle is tracking. Tried Blender add-ons, Synthize. Do you have any advice what to be aware and get constant tracks? So the biggest things for camera tracking and stuff like this is why this shot was kind of great. I'll demonstrate that real quick. Is you want to look for what's called parallax. Parallax is basically just the difference between foreground moving objects and background moving objects. The reason this scene was so good and why I knew it was going to be a pretty easy scene to camera track was just because we have so much like fast moving stuff in the foreground, and then we have all these distant mountains in the background. We have like some detail and stuff over here. So a lot of detail and a lot of like different depths from the camera. And so that is the biggest thing I would say for camera tracking, especially since you have used Synthize. My kind of adage is if Synthize doesn't camera track it, it's pretty much non-camera trackable. Like that program is fantastic for that. And so I use them all the time for my client work and stuff like that. But yeah, parallax is the biggest thing. Just kind of understanding what leads to a good camera track will really help you in the long run. Even if you use the best program in the world, you still need to understand the concepts like parallax, details, you know, stuff like that. And so that's kind of my advice there, to make sure you get consistent tracking and stuff. So then yeah, 100% Nuke is king right now. Fusion still destroys After Effects compositing wise using After Effects. You know, I gotta use Fusion some more. Everybody kind of raves about Fusion, but I feel like that's mostly because it's free compared to After Effects. But I definitely have to check it out. Definitely echo your thing about motion graphics for After Effects though. That's a huge thing. If you're in motion graphics, you got to be using After Effects. But yeah, not a lot of like studios use After Effects. I think I was on one feature film that some of the crew was using After Effects and stuff, but the guys who like were actually getting some of the big shots and stuff, me included, were using Nuke. And so I think even in those things, the entry level people were using After Effects for the easy stuff, like, you know, 2D tracking of doing some screen placements and stuff like that. But like the bigger level guys, like, were using Nuke. And so yeah, definitely there. So hopefully that explains the camera tracking a little bit. Have you ever camera tracked?
Me?
Yeah.
No, probably not.
Oh,
To be
so
honest.
satisfying. Once you finally like do it, it's like, oh man.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't really. A lot of like the camera work in my videos is like me moving actual like animation plates
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of faking it. Like,
What a faker.
yeah, I'm a poser. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I'm literally a poser. I pose people.
There you
I
go.
pose my peeps.
You gotta hire her.
Hire me.
Let's check out, see what you're doing. Okay, so this is not the sketch phase. This is the drawing phase, right?
I'm still kind of in betweening,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to make it easy on myself for future me, where I can just kind of use my my sketches as lines.
Yeah.
Because why waste my time, you know?
Are you podcast or music, or what do you usually do, like when you're just chilling and animating?
I watch some YouTube videos. I kind of just as a noise,
Yeah.
you know, maybe some Let's Plays, but sometimes that gets distracting. Kind of depends on where I'm at. Like, as long as I get started on my animation, I'm good. But, like, sometimes I just end up starting with, like, YouTube, just like a random YouTube video, and then I don't work. But lo-fi really gets me in the work mode.
Lo-fi. Yeah.
Lo-fi.
I have lo-fi on right now.
It's music without words, and it's, you know, chill. So it's great. I love it.
Okay, Himothy says motion track renders take up to 13 hours to render for me. Let me search up your specs. Yeah, so I mean the when did it come out? 2017. Yeah, so the graphics card that you have is a little old. The other thing that I would also consider Timothy, is if you go to Blender, if you're doing Blender specifically, Blender loves NVIDIA GPUs. Like literally, you're kind of silly not to get an NVIDIA GPU, just because if you go here and then System Optics is so like optimized for NVIDIA graphics cards right now. So like this is a more recent graphics card than you have and more powerful and stuff, but the same thing kind of stands. Like even if you have like a 2060 or like, you know, a 20 series graphics cards, if you have optics on, it increases render time so much. Now what I will say is 13 hours is not too long of a render. When I was like had a slower machine and stuff like that, I was spending like 20-hour renders sometimes, you know, just letting it kind of go on over a day and stuff like that. But yeah, no, Blender loves RTX.
Oh, that's what I have. I have the NVIDIA RTX GPU.
Nice.
That's what I meant.
That doesn't narrow it down that much.
Oh, 4060.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. So you say you want to get an RTX 1070? Here, let me I'm just letting the render go. I use PC Part Picker all the time for some of the stuff. You can see I have some stuff in there now, but you probably have a lower budget, but let me see if I can find it. You definitely want to get stuff now though. Well, some of the deals might be gone already. We'll see. But like honestly, again, this is depending on your budget and stuff like that. Like a 4060 for $290, that is really good. You know, like maybe it's not like really good, but like I think you almost, for that kind of stuff, you almost want to like jump on that. Here, let's see. I feel like that's kind of insane. 289, is that not insane?
Oh.
Okay, not really though. What are you doing?
No, I'm looking at prices for.
That's what I'm saying. 289 is like really good. So I think what you also got to think, Timothy, is that we're about to have a lot of that stuff kind of go up in price because of the tariffs that are supposedly going to come this next year. And so if there's any time to buy PC parts in the near future, it's now, you know? And so I am not knowledgeable in any tech stuff at all. I just personally, I think the 1070 for $170, you would be better off like paying an extra 100 because of the future proofing that the 4060 would get you. That's just my thoughts on that. You know, I think GPU is one of those things that you don't want to, you know, what is it called? You don't want to like regret getting something, and like a 1070 is so old. Here, let's just for 1070 versus a 4060 power, like this is stuff that you can kind of look at and stuff, but like, okay, it's only 50% better performance wise and stuff, so it's actually not as drastic as I thought it was, but still, for me, I would say with all the recent advancements in in optics and stuff like that, I'm sure this number is probably much bigger in like Blender, for example, because it's a much more recent kind of graphics card. Also, you said RTX 1070. Just know it's not an RTX card, it's a GTX card, and that is important because GTX does not have optics capability. So keep that in mind as well. Even though you get the 1070, you're not gonna have optics. So that's just my personal choice. I would go with this one every, you know, even though it's maybe $120 more and stuff like that, I would 100% go with this one. But I totally understand budgets and stuff like that. It's just I don't know if a 1070 is the way to go, personally. I remember, oh my goodness, I remember when I had a laptop and I was doing visual effects with a 2-core CPU. Those were the days. Ooh. Yeah, I don't miss any of that.
Fair.
Yeah, I'll probably never own a gaming laptop ever again.
Yeah. PC's the way to go.
Yeah.
Damn, what am I? Oh, that's what I did wrong. I'm just dumb.
Well, I didn't want to say it, but
hey, don't worry, you don't have to. I certainly will. I certainly will.
Come on, get that squiggle right.
Oh, I try. Also, just like the amount of times I redraw things is crazy. But here's my progress.
The ball kind of lags.
Oh, yeah, I have to fix that, but...
Yeah, how about you fix it? Looks good. Looks like my first pass I would do it, something like this, but it's just me. Should I try to recreate what you're doing in Blender?
You can, if you want to, you can.
Oh, that would be kind of fun to do something where like we'll have to figure out something like, because you're 2D animation, we have like some 3D animation friends, and like I'm a total noob at animation and stuff, so maybe we do like a 2D versus 3D versus noob, or you know, something like that. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
So
if we can reach 10 likes of this live stream, I'll do it.
1 billion likes.
I think I'm gonna get the 4060, but I gotta measure my case and motherboard, but I don't know how to do that. Yeah, it's just about I can't speak. Dimensions, just kind of like do some research. That site I showed you, Timothy, I don't know if you've used it before. PC Part Picker is pretty good with telling you compatibility for the most part. It's not perfect, of course, like but like take use of the extended return window, right? Like that is a consideration though. Your motherboard, if it is older, might not be able to support the 4060, so you might have to upgrade that as well. And so once you start talking about that stuff, you know, you might need to start budgeting in higher stuff for the other parts as well. So you're correct there. But yeah, PC Part Picker is pretty good. So you can like pick your motherboard that you currently have. You know, let's say you do like this one. So you do that one, and then, you know, you get the 4060 or whatever you want. I mean, I think that's a pretty good price personally. It's a current I say current generation. There's about to be a new generation of it. So we'll add that as well. And then down here, they have compatibility notes. Some constraints are not checked, such as RAM clearance, all that stuff or whatever. But this card is small. Like, this is a small card. It's a 2-fan card, a 1-slot card, or sorry, that's 2-slot card. Most cases should be able to fit that. The only thing that you might have is clearance of how tall it is, but even then, if you're looking at a 1070s are probably bigger than that. I went from an old Intel MacBook to no GPU overheating issues to a 12-core CPU 4070. The difference was just diabolical. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, I understand some people might come from like Mac backgrounds and stuff like that, but like in the visual effects space, hardware is king. Like you just can't fake this kind of stuff. Like, there's only so much you can get with software, you know, and that's kind of the Apple approach. So. Have you ever been an Apple girl?
Just the iPhone. I hate Macs.
Yeah, their phone's pretty good. That's what I will say is I don't know if I'd ever get a non-iPhone just because like being able to chat with other like clients and stuff like that and send stuff back and forth super fast is super nice to be on iPhone for. So I will give them kudos. Their iPhones are pretty sick, but their computers,
I
gross.
hate the Mac mouse.
The
I
magic
hate
mouse.
it so much. It's so badly designed because
Yeah.
like it's designed to be wireless and to only be wireless. So when you charge it, like it's not where you would think it would be, which would be the front, like by the mouse wheel. That would make sense
Make
if
an
you're trying to
animation on
charge
it.
your
That's a great
mouse.
animation idea.
Oh, absolutely. I might rant about it because this happened to me today.
Do you use the magic mouse?
And for work, yeah.
Why would
Like
you do
at
that?
my current job. I didn't ask for it. It was just what they have. I don't know what to tell you. Which, that's fine and everything, but it's also not very it's not ergonomic at all.
Oh yeah, your hand's basically
All
like
around.
flat, so you're
Yeah, it's just an awful mouse, awfully designed. Worst Apple product ever.
I'm sponsored by Logitech, the G502 wireless. Insane. Love this mouse.
Oh, yeah, Logitech
great.
is amazing.
It's my favorite mouse ever. Probably not good for you competitive gamers, but it's just fine for me. I'm getting a new keyboard in soon. I had this like $30 Amazon kind of keyboard that I've been using forever. To be fair, it's actually not bad at all, but I've noticed recently it's been double typing. And so I was like, you know what? It's time to freaking ball out on a keyboard. And so here, I'll show it to you. I think you'll like it.
Let's see.
It's kind of a cool vibe. Where is it? So here is the keyboard. Is this whenever it loads on the screen, I think it, like, the form factor and everything looks sick. The key caps and the colors and everything, super gross. Like, I think they intentionally made it super gross looking so that you had to buy extra keycaps and stuff like that. But
Absolutely.
the extra are sick. I love the way these look. And I have the keycaps over
Nice.
here. What in the world?
Ooh.
Yeah, so these, man, it's so sick. And they're so like high quality and stuff like that.
Ooh.
But like I
those
think
look
it looks super sick. And I also have a new desk mat and stuff here. I'm like trying to make my setup like super aesthetic, so I like actually enjoy like being around the space more, when I work.
Aesthetic.
But like
That's so fair.
this one looks so good. It's still in the mail, but man, I don't know.
Nice. That's honestly, I would go for that too, to be honest.
Do it.
That's the Instagram aesthetic. Literally.
No,
Instagram colors.
literally. I don't know, it's just something about it. I know it's
Instagram
like very
colors.
kind of like girly,
But honestly, I wouldn't worry about that. It looks really nice.
No, yeah, I don't care about that. I don't freaking care what anybody thinks. I think it looks sick.
I know you don't.
But yeah, no, I can't wait for that to come in. And eventually I'm gonna replace my mouse and get a white mouse, I think, to complete the full aesthetic. But I gotta stop spending money. I just I got some new headphones coming in the mail too, and I'm super excited about those because I've had these for a while. These are Sennheiser like HD 599 SE or something like that. These are fine. They're kind of a budget open back headphone and stuff. But I want to get more into like, because I listen to a lot of music and stuff like that, and I want to like, actually listen to with some good headphones. So.
Oh, for sure. I don't blame you there.
But they're not white. That's the unfortunate thing. Not the aesthetic. So ruined it.
Yeah, I still have my headphones from 2 years ago or 3 years ago now.
Yeah.
And they work. Like, I tried hooking them up with my current PC and it would not. It would just like like I can listen and hear things just fine. The mic wouldn't work
Oh
because
yeah.
I have to download drivers because it's forget what it's called already, but it's Razer. That's what it is.
Not Razer. Yeah.
I know. They were a gift. I don't know what to say.
No, once you separate your
But
mic and your headphones, like it's a whole different world.
oh, it's great. I love it so much. Like I can just mute my mic oh so easily. I have a little button that
Nice.
is like a little touch button. It's very nice. I love it, and I still use my headphones because like sound quality's fine.
Mhm.
I'm a little rough on the headphones for sure because sometimes like depending on how the wiring is, it'll kind of cut out on one side, and but I can deal with that. It's not really a huge deal.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like getting another set of headphones.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I love sound, like in music and stuff like that. Like I was honestly in film school, I was debating on whether if I should like go more into sound and stuff cuz
Yeah, I did love sound too. I had a knack for it.
yeah. And I mean
had a
it's
knack for
it's
sound.
like once you get that goosebump feeling and stuff like that, you're hooked. Like it's so good.
Mhm.
Honestly, I prefer like I would ball out on my sound setup every day of the week versus like a TV, you know, like if I was doing a theater, like I'd be like, the screen, it's whatever, but the sound, like the sound's got to be sick.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Here's what I have for my little animation so far.
Nice. My thing's almost finished rendering, so I'm gonna probably finish up here in the next kind of 10 minutes and stuff and see what we got for how long have we been streaming? 3 hours. I feel like that's
Oh,
pretty
wow.
good pretty good shot for 3 hours work. How are you feeling about yours?
I spent way too long on it. I mean, it looks I do like how it turned out for sure. But
Hey, but we were chilling.
yeah, we were chilling. And this is a shot that I need to do anyways, so
Yeah. So is this
but I
part in
did.
like a sequence of it, or are you just kind of doing like little shorts?
Oh, this is gonna be like a little bit in my long form video. It's gonna be about like sports and like the different sports that I tried out
Okay,
and
so it's
failed.
still gonna be like skitty type stuff. Yeah,
Like
nice.
yeah, so it's like story time skit type video. Because I tried soccer, I tried basketball, I tried volleyball.
What was your favorite?
I like volleyball, but definitely more casual volleyball. But obviously, martial arts is the one that stuck. So
Well, that's not a sport, so.
combative sport.
What'd you say?
It's a combative sport.
Have you ever killed somebody?
No,
Aw, man.
no, I have not. Which I'm very happy to say.
Lame.
Yeah, I know. It's not enough content.
The
I know
content.
you're
Now
looking
you're
for
thinking
just
like a
content.
content creator. I love it. You're like, not good content.
You know, yeah. Jacob's just like, she's not gonna cut it.
No, like literally before the stream started, we were like talking. I'm like, we're talking too much. We gotta save it for the content. So, like,
For the content.
it's funny. That's like when I was doing the podcast thing, which if you guys are on the channel, I will start that back up eventually. I think I want to focus on some other aspects before I kind of dive all into that. But when I was like talking with like LB and Ray and stuff, we were like having all these conversations before, and I would purposely be like, hey, okay, so here's like here's an example of like a question I might ask you, for example. Don't answer it now, but like, are you comfortable, answering that question? Because I wanted it to be fresh. I wanted it to be more like spontaneous of like, I didn't know what was going to happen. So you get my like raw reactions and stuff like that. I just think it's fun.
Emotion.
Yeah, the raw emotion. I remember in school, I got interviewed for like some stupid thing in high school, and I was so nervous. I like wanted them to ask me the question beforehand so I could like know what I was gonna say live and stuff. And I find now I kind of like not knowing it as much.
Yeah. Well, even just interviews too. I kind of like not knowing what.
Yeah, exactly.
What's going on when you go into it?
Oh, I deleted that. Here, I gotta undo stuff. I'm a dummy.
Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna go in. Oh, no, I shouldn't do that. Really? I should draw my faces.
Faces. Yeah, I'm probably gonna hop off in a little bit as I finish this up.
I'm going to as well. I need a break.
How dare you? Yeah, 3 hours straight. You did pretty good for your first stream.
Yeah.
This might be my longest stream too. I don't know. Okay, here is the final shot that we got from the day, guys. I'm pretty proud about this. I think it's pretty cool. It's exactly what I wanted to do. I love how close the car gets to the edge. So many people are going to be freaking out about that.
Ooh, very nice.
Abstract CG, been here for a whole 3 hours. Must be worth a reward of some sort. Perhaps. Abstract, we got to get you to be like a judge in like some contest. I said it last stream and I'm going to say it again. I'll be in touch when I think of a contest that we can be judges on. And of course we can still do the work. Like that doesn't mean that we can't like submit stuff of our own, but I think it'd be super sick, especially since you have your background in environment design and stuff. But yeah, what do you think? The final shot. Kind of surprised my computer was able to render it within this time. That's why I haven't.
Kind of expect. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, how dare you cut me off? I was just gonna say, having a good computer is just so much nice. To not have to like before times, this would have taken me like probably a day to render, and so it just helps my motivation and stuff.
Mm-hmm. It looks pretty good.
Thank you. And then let's show your final thing as well.
Oh, 1 second. Let me add it.
The face. The one frame of face.
Yeah.
Oh, you have 2 frames in there.
2 frames? Definitely not as serious as Jacob's, I will say.
No, it's very serious. What are you talking about?
The hair is going to be insane.
Yeah, why do you do that to yourself?
I don't know, man. I just do it. Like, it's part of my,
I guess you kind
of my branding.
Yeah, it is
part of my branding.
It's your brand now, which
my brand.
sucks. But it's also it looks good. But I can imagine how annoying that is, having to draw the same hair frame after frame.
I do enjoy drawing the hair, though.
Okay, that's good.
I'm a little sadistic, but I do enjoy drawing the hair.
Nice. So is this a true story?
No.
Oh, bro. Oh, you're gonna hate me for suggesting this, but you should do the Family Guy death pose there.
Oh, you know, I thought about that. I got time. I got time.
How many frames would that be? Is that just the one at the end?
Honestly, it's just, yeah. I would just have to redraw it. It wouldn't take that long.
Yeah, that'd be so funny.
You know what? You're right. I'll do that for every single skit.
Every death pose?
Failing at every sport.
You should, bro. That would be so funny.
I'll do it.
Dang.
I'll do it.
Thank you all for the support, and they say it looks good and fire. So welcome, Homecoming Lights. How are you doing? The content was definitely mixed this stream. Blender, motion tracking, feet. Not the feet. I forgot about the feet.
I also forgot
Somebody's
about it.
gonna clip that and upload. You have my permission to clip that and upload a meme of Jacob and feet. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Blender, computers, and Nuke. Really enjoyed it though. Yeah, no, I mean, I like doing kind of these work streams. It's kind of like whatever. This is exactly what happens in the industry. Like literally doing workrooms and stuff like that. That's why I love this industry, you know, of like literally just like vibing and stuff like that. Like, I also find I work better when just like chatting with people. Being live is a little different because being live, like people are like watching my stuff, so I gotta like have that. But I'm just saying, like in general, have you ever done it to where like you're just like on a Discord with somebody and you guys are just like both working? I find I work so much better in that. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, I think just having just another body there, like even someone, like even if you're not talking, it's just nice to have someone just be present. And then even like if they talk to themselves too, it's kind of like, oh, they're doing their thing. They're working, I'm working. This is great.
Well, it's
And you know,
also just like having feedback, quick feedback and stuff too, right? Like, you know,
oh
for
yeah,
your stuff, I probably can't give too much like feedback to since, but you know, just
that's
having
fine.
that instant, you know, availability is nice.
Mm-hmm. For sure. I agree with you on that. I mean,
Sick.
I like how this turned out
Yeah,
for
for
a
3 hours of
body.
work, pretty sick.
Yeah, that's actually not too bad for me. So this is a little bit of a longer. Well,
Yeah, I
it's
was gonna
about like
say,
the length of short actually.
are you do 24 FPS? Yeah, so about 10 seconds. Not bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Better
not
than
too bad.
my 2D adventures. I still think the video might be out there somewhere. So if somebody wants to like hunt on YouTube and stuff, there's a 2D animation I did out there still. I'm not gonna give you any hints or anything like that. You're gonna have to find it yourself. But
Find it myself. Is it under a different channel?
yeah,
Oh,
that's the hard
well,
part.
that makes it a lot harder. Yeah,
My old gaming YouTube channel. It was sick.
it was sick. Nice.
Maybe we'll do gaming streams now. Might have to do
I mean,
another
I'm
channel
okay
for
with
that.
that.
Yeah, I don't want to do it
Yeah.
on this channel. I feel like that's not the brand of this channel, you know.
No, I don't blame you. I also don't recommend. That'd be fun. I'd be
Yeah.
down for a game.
Do Minecraft with shaders.
Minecraft with shaders. Yeah.
Oh man, it looks so good. I'll show you after. I don't want to spoil it for the fans
Oh, you're
because it
good.
might be a later stream. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Well, thanks so much, Blonde, for jumping on here again. I am with the one, the only, the Blonde Doodles. If you want to check out her information, it'll be in the description of this video. Go give her a follow, and I want you guys to comment feet on one of her videos. Okay,
Oh no.
and so please do that because that would be so funny. And so again, Blonde Doodles in the description of this video. I'll pull up the channel on my page as well. Again, comment feet. No context. If anybody asks for context, you just don't give them any.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for having me, I guess.
You're welcome for that.
Thank you for that. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would be greatly appreciated. I mostly have shorts. I just started like what, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So
Let's see. What was your first one? Let's see. We're not
I
counting
mean,
the
the first
Florida
one was
Yeah, we're
no,
not
I'm not
counting
counting
that one.
that one either. That wasn't serious, but
What's your favorite
Um,
animation that you did? So I can show the
my
people.
favorite.
Like either one
Uh,
you're most proud of or whatever.
I think I'm most proud of the trendy one.
That's the one with the dance thing. I don't get that trend.
No, this one's the
They
yeah,
don't love you like I love you.
yeah. People are eating it up. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
mean,
what to
you
tell
did shading and stuff for that too. Are you gonna do that for this stuff that you're doing?
No, I think this one's. I'm still gonna keep it pretty like flat, because this is a lot more what I'm trying to do,
Mm-hmm.
doing a long form. But actually, I probably could, but I don't think it'd feel right to do it. You know.
Yeah, maybe. If you want to look into doing it in compositing, there's something called light wrap. I know the workflow in Nuke, but I'm trying to remember. Do you have After Effects?
I do have After Effects, and I do have a plugin that I purchased for Kicks,
Oh, there you
because
go. It makes light
they
wrapping super easy.
yeah, I have like a 2D rim light plugin.
Oh,
That's what I
then
use.
there you go. Is that what you used for that one?
Yeah, that's what I used for that one. So
Gotcha.
it was for the drama, the dramatic.
Yeah.
You know, I went for like the dramatic and then silly and then dramatic and then silly
Nice.
and just kept it
You're not a
like
one-trick
that.
pony.
So I'm not a one-trick pony, no.
Nice. I like your roll the dice one. I think that was funny.
I like that one too. I'm actually really proud of the animation on that one.
Stop being
Especially
mean to me.
since, you know, that was like my first short with 1,000 views. So
Yeah, there you go.
I was pretty proud of it.
Okay. Well, thanks again for coming on. Let me know what you guys think about these joint streams. If you guys like having another guest, or if you hate Blonde Doodles, and
You hate
just
my
want
guts,
me.
that's okay.
Yeah, you can be real. You can let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching. Really, this has been really fun. I always like doing these work streams and stuff. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thanks again for dropping on by. And I'll catch you guys later.
Guys.